Ooh, stamp.
Peace, man. Welcome back to another great episode of Stamp. You already know, Stamp the World. Before we even get started, subscribe. I want you to subscribe before you like. After you like, share the profile to the Instagram and to the YouTube, wherever you're seeing this. Tap in. But we back. You already know, another episode. Once again, we doing Young Dolph. Young Dolph's album, Rich Slave. We doing the deluxe version though, so definitely tap into both albums if you haven't, but we on the deluxe today. Album came out in 2021. Memphis, you already know, King of Memphis, one of the kings of Memphis, but anyway, Paper Route, Empire, that's the label that Dolph released his own label. A couple features on the album that stood out was Megan Thee Stallion, got Key Glock, you already know who that is for sure. Lizzo, you know. So once again, tap in. If you haven't, then we're gonna wrap it up and tell y'all at the end of the episode if we stamped the album or not. But stay tuned. So peace. What's good, everybody? How everybody been?
What's happening? How the week been?
Maintaining.
Everybody living.
Cool. A little gloomy out here, but
yeah, I like it like that.
Yeah,
I like it like
nah,
that.
facts.
Yeah.
I feel like fall is us.
Yeah.
Connecticut. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That shit makes sense.
So Jab not here today. Jab picked this album, but off of the strength, man, we gonna hold this down. I definitely been listening to Dolph for a minute now. When y'all had tapped into Dolph though?
Shit, I've been listening to Dolph for a little minute now. I can't remember when exactly I started listening to him, but I've been tapped in with Dolph for a little minute. And that's, again, the reason why I started tapping in with Key Glock.
My first Dolph song was Rick Ross. Remember the joint? What album was that?
What they dropped together?
Damn. What album is that? Rick Ross, Dolph.
That was a Rose album? Or was
I'm bugging. So the song was Rick Ross and Gucci Man. The song was so hard. I don't know why I can't think of it right now.
Let me see. You got Trap House 3. You got...
Nah. So I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
He was on a remix. So it was She On My Dick.
Oh, okay.
So Gucci Man. All right. So Gucci Man. And then they had a remix with...
So you started tapping in him from a feature that he did with Gucci?
Nah, to be honest with you, I'm telling you the first time I heard him. So it was this. He was on a remix of "She on My Dick." It was Meek Mill. It was Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Young Dolph. I wasn't impressed.
Oh, okay.
Dolph. So I wasn't really checking for him.
Yeah.
Then I want to say the next time I heard him was off Lil Durk's "I Miss My Dogs." Downfall. Downfall. Damn,
I gotta hear that shit.
What happened to that joint? That shit was hard. But the first, so funny that we doing this album. I didn't know this song was on this album, but the first time I ever liked a song from Dolph was R&B.
Okay.
Okay,
Rich nigga,
Yeah, R&B was the first song I liked. Besides that was Blue Diamonds.
Okay.
So he kind of like, this is when I was like, all right, he got some shit with him.
Going on.
Yeah.
So this album, this was the first album when you actually started paying attention to Dolph? As far as albums
His
go?
music, but I ain't listened to this album.
So prior to this album,
No, I never listened to an album until I listened to Key Glock albums before I listened to Dolph.
That's rare. That's rare that you listen to Dolph. I mean Glock before you listen to Dolph, because he's kind of like the little brother of. You know what I mean?
I was campaigning. I was like, Glock harder than Dolph.
Yeah, you felt like that.
I felt like that
Slightly. I get it.
Yeah, he got some shit with him. Like, I think he more raw to me. So I like the grittiness of Key Glock. Okay. But listening to this album, I'm like, oh, this that style came from here. It's a blueprint right here.
Nah, facts. I've been listening to Dolph, since I think 2014. I think the song that came to mind when I first got on the Dolph music was At the House. So that was like 2014. That's probably was a mixtape. So I've been tapped in, listening to the mixtapes and albums and all that. So definitely not the earliest beginning from Dolph, but
was it hard for y'all to transition from like East Coast, like our gritty New York type of music to start listening to like that down south or to catch on to other?
It was easy.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
For me, I could say yeah.
Yeah, Sean was easy.
I'm an East Coast nigga. So
I can see that. I can see that for sure.
And now that as we talking, I think really the first time I heard Dolph was off of Nipsey Hussle's Slauson Boy 2.
Yeah,
that was really the
that
first
record
time.
too,
That was the first
that's
That
a
was
dope
him.
record.
What was it? I want to say Thug. No, was it Thug or was it Mozzie? No, it was Mozzie.
That was
it
Mozzie. I think that was
Yeah,
Mozzie.
I know it was one of the
Mozzie.
other.
It was one of them two.
Yeah, one of the
that
other.
song. Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with Dolph, man. I think he was in a lane of his own, man.
Nah, Dolph definitely was on that independent shit. You feel me? I mean, I know it was a little discrepancy. The niggas like, is he independent? Cause he with Empire or whatever. But
But that was a distribution deal, right? Or that was.
But you know how niggas be like,
Yeah,
well, you
yeah,
ain't
right,
independent, but
right,
you got
right,
a
yeah.
distribution deal. But at the end of the day, nigga, we gonna tap into Rich Slade, the deluxe album, the first record. We gonna.
Yo, my
Go
bad
ahead,
even
bro. Nah, bro.
cut you, bro. Y'all been listening to anything this
Oh
week?
yeah, I wanted to bring man, Ransom. I checked out Ransom album. That was dope. I know you was saying you just recently caught on to
Wrong Streets?
Rome Streets.
Yeah. So
Who is it?
Rome
Wrong
Streets.
Streets.
That's what he was playing with.
R&B?
No, Rome Streets.
So
Rome Street, that's
before we
right.
even get into
Listen
that,
to who
I'm
came
Yeah.
I was on the crossroad. I was like, yo, is Jazz? I was like, Jazzy the hardest R&B joint I heard this year. I mentioned this for like the third, fourth time. K1.
You did.
Yeah, you've been talking about
Yo,
You've been
listen,
talking about K1.
That's my go-to R&B joint. So she got the hardest R&B
So that-
project
So,
this year so
who
far.
you just mentioned,
Rome
Jazzy?
Streets.
Rome
Streets.
Streets is a rapper.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Rome, I say randomly, what's my man's name? You just mentioned him too, bro.
Ransom.
Ransom came across my playlist.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this some new Ran.
Yep.
So I went through that rabbit hole, listening to Ran joint, and then I don't listen. So when I listened to that Ran, it got me back in that barred up mood. Like I don't want to hear some
now you
more
wanna
joints.
hear more of that.
Yeah. So then it made me say, oh shit, I ain't listening to Rome. I knew Rome joint
Socket
was
to your
out.
pocket. That's the
Yeah.
album. Socket.
Rome
Socket to
Street,
your
socket
pocket.
to your pocket.
That's a new
Socket to my
album?
pocket.
That's
Is it
a
socket
new
to my
album
pocket or
they
socket
dropped?
to your pocket?
Socket.
New album? All right, I gotta check that out.
That's on Master Pill.
Socket to your pocket.
Socket to your
Socket to
pocket.
my pocket. Yeah, socket to
Yo,
my pocket.
I
Rome
can't
Streets.
tell you like if you want to hear some rap. Like I don't really go for rapidy rap.
And the Ransom album
That's
is
it.
the price of clarity.
That's
The Ransom
it.
album, the
But
price
it's-
of
I'm gonna have
clarity.
to check that album out.
he did a good job doing some rapidy rap stuff.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like it's the best. I gotta say it's the best rapping I heard this year thus far. And I just listened to Ran. I usually see Ran be the hardest. Rome Streets right
The
now.
production on his album is like animated in a good way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He got a song on West Side Gun, and I was telling Sean about the video he did for that is like some GTA shit.
All right.
That
That's
shit
one
dope.
of my favorite joints on it too.
Yeah, that shit dope. Like
I gotta
niggas,
check that
GTA,
album.
they got him looking like a GTA
Yeah.
character.
Yo,
Just
I might have seen little clips
I'm
of
like, this shit hard.
I gotta check it out.
yeah.
It's stuff on there I love. Like I mean, as far as his wordplay, him saying stuff like hopping in the got the in the. It's like I got the gun on me, or you know what I'm saying.
Something differently, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying car, he's saying skirt. You know, what I'm saying?
he
Like
put
and not
it-
the skirt, because we used to the skirt now. But he found creative ways to say, yo, I'm in the car. I got the thing on me.
Yeah. Creativity is important,
Creativity
man.
is key nowadays.
Game
man.
dropped the album too. I think the documentary 3.
Yeah, no, was that a take on his album, the original documentary, or is this like a whole new album?
It's 3. Yes,
It's 3, so it's a whole
documentary
new
3.
album.
Oh, okay, all right, it's 3. I thought
Is it 3?
when I seen the
Yeah,
cover,
it's third,
when I
it's
seen the
third.
cover, I thought it was just a.
Nah, it's the third. It's the third.
I thought it was just a reinvented
I guess,
version of the documentary. So I don't know what game you
I
got
feel like
going on.
he got to be careful with them. Because
yeah.
he not. I think 1 and 2 was good for him, and he not hot enough to be.
playing around with that.
yeah. Like lead those where they at, cause
Yeah, you gotta
And it was
come
alright, man.
with
I
it.
don't even say if it's alright. I listened to like 7 to 8 joints and I wasn't impressed, but I'm gonna listen to the whole album. I think it's probably like 20 joints on there, I believe. So it's a long LP for sure, but I wasn't impressed. I feel like Game is kind of mimicking the styles of some of the newest shit, which Game kind of did do in the past, but that kind of like turned me off from his music and shit. But definitely going, like I said, if y'all like the Game, Ransom, Rome Streets, or any other new artists that y'all knew that popped out recently with a new album or single, tap into the comment
you
section.
want some R&B vibes going up to that
R&B,
K1,
whatever.
you hear me?
Like
Nah,
K1.
facts.
You mentioned K1 almost every episode.
Yo, Ink, I'm telling
I
you,
think
fire.
she got something going on. We're gonna have to check for her or run an episode about
Please.
that
I
album.
see.
Tap in.
No, I seen it the other day. What's her name? Damn. Our boy. Fuck.
Lucky Day.
Nah, the other nigga that we spoke about that you said was doing the background on the Tiny Desk with Usher.
Eric Bellinger.
Eric Bellinger. I know he
Oh,
just,
yeah,
he just
he
dropped a new
nice.
album. I ain't check it out yet.
Fuck with Eric Bellinger.
The one I can't say I checked a few Eric Bellinger albums. The one I was really digging, 1-800 Easy.
Yeah.
That's
like
like
an album or something?
Yeah, it's
that's an album, right? So with that album being my first impression of him,
okay.
it's like that set the bar for him. So I think I tapped into the new joint slightly.
Yeah.
And I think the first joint wasn't that energy that I wanted from him.
Yeah.
So I never even gave him a chance.
I know he dropped the album. I think before this, it kind of was like more Caribbean vibes, like kind of like, you know, that energy. And it wasn't bad. You just gotta really be into that type of music and be in that type of mood. So trying to think if anybody else dropped something that I could think of. But like I said, if y'all know, tap in the comment section. But you know, once again, we here for Dolph. Hey. It's Dolph, you feel me? So Adolf, nigga, no Hitler, you heard? So
We back
first
to
record
back
we gonna get
Memphis.
into, we back to back in Memphis, you heard? Memphis. So last episode we did Pooh Shiesty. Tap into that episode. If you watching this, stop it, pause it, go back to that, come back to this, you feel me? But the first record off of Rich Slade, the deluxe album, is Hold Up, you heard? And we gonna tap into that record, come back, chop it up about it. So that was Hold Up, man. First record on the Rich Slade Deluxe album. So
Fire.
you fuck with Deluxe album, the Hold Up record. So what stood out to you about this record?
I don't know the vibe.
Vibe.
I just fuck with this song. Hold up. Man, this shit hard.
But you
I
consider,
think he just be popping his shit,
would
man.
you consider Dolph a vibe artist, or I mean, granted, I think Dolph be popping his shit, but is it more of a vibe, or he just based on what he's saying?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think he
I think
give you a
mastered
little
that.
bit,
Yeah.
He know how to balance that shit.
So what you catching on the Dolph a little later in his career, what stood out to you?
Man.
Well, so what stood out to you in general about Dolph? Because you said earlier when you first heard the first two records from Dolph that caught you on a feature.
He a slick talker.
Okay.
It ain't listen to his album. It ain't no. I'm not gonna say it was these bars that got me and nothing like that. It's a slick line on probably every song that he says.
Right.
Yeah, it's just slick. It ain't no. Yeah, it's slick.
He got good wordplay. He not like super lyrical and the best lyricist, but he know how to put them. He know how to pop his shit.
Fact, it's popping shit, right? So I'm drawing blanks because, of course, this was last week's work that I'm bringing this week. And I ain't gonna lie,
sure.
I was in knee deep in the room and on the dudes. So had it been last week, I've been more fresher with it. But listening to this album, this remind me of Moneybagg Yo.
Okay.
So
This album,
yeah, like this album. This is what I always wanted from Moneybagg Yo. Like Moneybagg, I feel like Moneybagg, he be having some slick ass shit.
Yeah.
But when I go listen to a project, he never executes. Like it's never that from top to bottom.
yeah.
He give you one fire, 2, 3, 4 fire, maybe 2, maybe 1. 1, maybe the 3 fire joints to make you believe like this shit gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But he don't execute. With this joint right here, he gave me what I wanted from Moneybagg from top to bottom.
That's wild that you got that comparison. But it's crazy that you say that because I do check for Moneybagg for what I expect from Moneybagg, and it's just not that no more.
What you expect from Moneybagg?
Oh man, I don't know what it was that I used to get from Moneybagg, but he used to pop it like you know what I'm saying? He used to pop his shit. Now I feel like he just elevated into a world of where it's not relatable, or he not popping the shit no more. Or maybe the level of popping it is different because I'm not in that world or in that space. But I just don't feel like he's relatable to the shit he used to pop back in the day.
I don't want to hear Moneybagg talk about loving no female.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
I don't want to hear
different,
about no.
the elevation is different.
I don't want to hear about no growth. I don't want to hear you pop your shit.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
like
wanna
nigga
hear
find
too.
peace, but not that much
Yeah,
peace.
like-
You know what I
Right.
mean?
I think some people let that shit dictate the way they project their music, and then they lose the fan
You
base
lose your-
you know what I mean, that was following you with you since day one.
You talk about popping shit, like Dolph was like that. With some, I love the ignorance. He was ignorant.
He was
as
ignorant
fuck.
He was ignorant. He was cocky as shit.
Cocky,
That nigga, I
ignorant
see
as
what you
fuck.
ain't
But
doing
you
it like
need
this,
it
like
nigga.
this.
Hey,
You gonna
need
tell
that,
her, bro,
though.
you gonna fuck on this bum ass nigga? She want this rich nigga dick.
That's hard though.
Yeah.
He's talking that shit. This
So
big
what-
headed nigga was him. Like,
what would y'all label Dolph on, let's say, on some Memphis shit, like top 5 Memphis artists? I mean, artists that come to mind, of course, is Gotti. You could say Key Glock. You could say 3-6. They from
3-6
3-6 Mafia.
yeah.
Moneybagg, Black Youngster, Pooh Shiesty, who whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other artists that I can't think of right now. What 8 Ball MJG? Not sure they from there too, but
Is it?
that general area. All right, so
But that generation,
That's just legendary though.
yeah, that's like
Yeah.
exactly. Those are like legends. Those are
Big
Memphis
30.
legends.
So yeah,
you know
so
what I mean?
is Dolph top 3? Or even
In my
considered
generation, he is.
Yeah, off top.
Considered.
Yeah, if you talk about this generation, I think for sure.
hell
I think,
yeah.
but
overall though, probably
even
not.
off top, I don't know about overall. Like
Yeah.
off top, I would say yeah.
Okay.
Cause yo, even though I'm saying I can't tell you like yo, no crazy lyrics from him. Like wordplay was there. So
He was there.
you got wordplay, you got bars. So
It wasn't all about the music. I think just his presence and who he was and how he represented Memphis was
It
just.
was kind of like
I
some
never
Nip
got-
shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It was just exactly.
see, I never got
Hell
that.
yeah.
I never got that deep into him. I mean,
Yeah.
I
I think
I
it was just like what you
it's some
said.
Nip
It was like
shit.
some Nip shit.
Like it wasn't
He
super lyrical,
represented
but it's just what
Memphis.
he represented,
Okay.
how he moved.
Yeah.
It's like, I think the independent shit that he, like you saying, his popping his shit and the slick talk. I know for a minute he was on that. I'm independent. Y'all niggas ain't doing it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas got X, Y, and Z. I got this shit independent.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I think a lot of that played into the music. Even with, I don't know if the album came out before. I think it was the Bulletproof album after his shit, the Suburban got shot up. Nigga did a whole album called Bulletproof.
100 shots.
And if you look at every song on the track list, it was kind of like one word, like a sentence.
okay.
It was like, y'all can't stop me. The car bulletproof, that'd be a song.
Yeah.
Cause I keep going.
Yeah.
The next song, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's like, yo, the whole shit of that, just like that was him standing on a lot of, like you said, the principles of that he put it into the music, and it's still fly nigga shit. Like,
So, speaking of being independent, y'all know what was the issue between him and Gotti? Because I seen an interview with Gotti, I want to say on Breakfast Club, and they probably was asking,
I think
What's
what
the
it
difference between y'all
was.
two?
I think what it was Gotti wanted to sign
Yes, I saw
Dolph
that. I heard
as
something
he
like that.
seen him coming up, making his noise in Memphis. And Dolph seen a bigger picture. He's like, yo, I want better for myself, or I want to be the Gotti of my situation. I don't want to be underneath Gotti.
at that point, me seeing all that, I'd be like, why you ain't signing with Gotti? Gotti was that big. But listen to his album, I'm like, kind of better than Gotti for me. And
Yeah, right.
I could have foreseen him getting bigger than Gotti.
Exactly. And I think that's where he knew that he had potential to be bigger than Gotti. And I think Gotti knew that he had potential to be, you know what I mean? And that's just where they where the differences came in.
I think it obviously was that, but I think it was some street politics shit. I mean, like I said, I be studying all this shit. So.
I think that came after.
Nah,
I
it
think
did-
the street
I
politics
don't think
came
it did.
after the
I
fact
think-
that he ain't want to fuck with him for the music.
Nah, I think if you, like I said, do the research on Dolph, whatever, he was fucking with somebody in the city named Daddy O.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Daddy O was, you know what I mean? I think it's a lot of that street shit played in the part of like, nigga, I don't want to sign with you because I'm tired over here, cool. Granted, he ain't want to sign with you saying with Gotti, but I think because Dolph was saying some shit, don't play with me, play with your bitch. So supposedly then Dolph said he fucked one of Gotti bitches. That's why it added to Gotti being in his feelings about certain shit. If he was, I ain't just
I
going for
feel
this
like
man.
that all came.
No, I'm saying
Like
but-
the bitch fucking his
No,
bitch and
yeah,
his
yeah,
baby
yeah.
moms and shit. I think that shit came after,
But-
like when they was just trying to get at each other.
But I'm
you know
saying,
what I
so
mean?
you saying signing or the beef? Because the signing part probably was just, I think to me personally, it was just probably some street shit.
That's what I'm asking because I thought that the signing him, Dolph not wanting to sign a Gotti led to the beef.
Nah, I think it's when I remember early videos of seeing Dolph, he was like, no, shout out to him. You know, he was saying it on some regular shit. Like, nah, I just want to do my own thing. But I think honestly, I feel like Dolph took it to that level. Like,
they ever did music together?
I did see one video that they was on stage together, probably separately. I mean, not separately, but just I think Gotti brought Dolph out to perform in the city, whatever. But I don't think they did no records together.
I think in a long scheme of things, like they live in the city together. You know what I mean? They have to like coexist. So I feel like Gotti was doing little shit that the world probably wasn't hip to, and Dolph was just playing on that, but in the limelight of it. You know what I mean? Like it was little shit that was going on probably in the city of Memphis that we know unaware of, that we don't know shit about what the fuck is going on out there. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like Gotti got the pull and the resources to kind of do whatever the fuck he want to do with you, really. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Dolph is just not having that type of shit.
And this shit might be a far-fetched answer, but CMG, Cocaine Music Group, right? And I remember, like you saying, one of the Breakfast Club interviews with Dolph, he was, Charlamagne was like something about selling basically some hard or whatever. And Gotti was like, nah, who said that? Who said I sold that? Like, no, you talk about trap. He said, but who said I sold that? I ain't never, basically said that. And I was watching the interview of basically Dolph talking about X, Y, and Z, but he was saying he never said he personally sold no soft, no hard, because his mom and his dad was on that shit. So even if it might sound so crazy, that might have been the thing. Like, nigga, your shit is branded off of cocaine. Yeah. I'm far removed from want to touch on that. You know what I mean? Everything else I do is not on no cocaine shit. So I mean, it might be nothing, but these are all little tidbits that could be minuscule, but obviously when it comes to don't play with me, play with your bitch. I fucked your bitch, you big head nigga.
Yeah, so that's when I think that's when all the fun started coming.
Your brother is your brother that. Like, but I think some of them bars was like, niggas know your brother in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was back to, like I said, some street shit. Like, I ain't got no beef with you, but niggas don't really rock with y'all too heavy or whatever the case may be. Then like how he was saying, after a while, Gotti probably got bigger, you know what I'm saying, in the music game that probably was tweaking certain shit that we might not know about, you know what I mean? So you see what happened later on. But to be honest, this is the next record we gonna speak on off the album, man. To be honest, one of my joints. Yeah, man. So that was. To be honest, man, that shit hard. That shit hard. That shit hard.
Take that out and call it to the next week.
Hey, have you done that before?
Come on, that shit calculated. Everything I do is calculated. See, I respect, when you doing shit out of emotion, I'm not really too big on that, but doing shit calculated, like, this nigga knew, like, I'm about to kick this bitch out. I'm gonna call it next week.
That's how I go. He was putting that shit in there. I feel like Dolph was having fun with life, and he was just putting it in the words,
man. Like,
one of us. So this is type of popping shit. That's what I'm saying. It ain't whatever, but it's, that's why I be so against the nigga make fire music. But I be against a Drake because he be raising our youngins to be suckers. And then you got a dog. And then you got a dog saying, I'm going to kick her out. I'm going to hit her next week. Yeah, that nigga Drake will have you outside of the window serenading her. Pick up the phone.
That shit is contradicting. You don't know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want my youngins acting like that.
No, I fuck with this shit. This is another example of Dolph popping his shit, man. He be snapping.
It's a lot of popping shit music on here for sure. And I stood out, Juicy J produced this record, you know what I mean? Memphis, Tennessee connection.
Which is only right.
Yeah. I think goes back to another thing that fucking Gotti, when he first came out, but kind of got his little buzz, he was beefing with 3-6 Mafia.
Was he?
Yeah.
That's why they had a little tension.
They had a little, you know what I mean? So it was like, with Dolph obviously never having that type of issue, I think it was kind of like night and day with how niggas received Gotti at a certain point, and then Dolph, you feel me? Like he was saying, rich player music. To me, I think Dolph make a lot of rich player music. Even when he first started, like it was still that trap shit, but it was kind of like, nigga, we trapping, but we getting to it trapping. Like, in the way of how he was saying it, like you were saying last episode, Pooh Shiesty, like you got to really be in certain lifestyles. We're using certain keywords and certain scenarios and situations to know, like, yo, he was really doing this shit. But I think with Dolph, like, he probably got certain records that he ain't really popping his shit on some rich nigga shit, but it just feel good. I think one of the funny lines that he said on his record was, smoking weed, laughing like I'm Beavis, and nigga said, hey.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
popping shit
he
on some
not lyrical,
creative
but he
shit.
just be popping his shit. Like,
But
Nigga
that's
what I love about
That's
this
why I
dog,
made the
dog.
comparison to Moneybagg Yo, because Moneybagg Yo to me, he not lyrical, but he's one of the first dudes from the South with Memphis I heard that was putting words together, popping shit.
Yeah.
I took a liking to.
I like Moneybagg. I did like Moneybagg. I don't know what happened the last few years,
I
but
still do. I
That
just
girl
want
put that thing on him, man.
yeah, a lot of niggas say that, but I
Put
don't
that
know,
thing
bro.
on
I
him.
think the elevation of life just takes you away from the reality of what you used to live. It's hard for you to get back into that mindset, bro. If you surrounded by negativity and trencher shit and selling drugs and fiends and licks and that's what you rap about. You rap about that type of shit. When you start living this extravagant lifestyle and now you put up in Hollywood Hills somewhere and you living the best life possible, it's hard for you to get back into that mindset of rapping about shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, like, I get like that elevation, but it's also like you lose your core fan base when you start to elevate into those type of worlds.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So to be honest, say you hit 100 million lottery or whatever tomorrow, you up. 5 years later, you come back around the way. Young niggas, whoever knew you from prior, like I'm speaking on a success level, like we saying about Young Moneybagg Yo. Anybody that probably get into that bag, do you feel like granted, I know you're gonna change, but do you think that they will look at you like you changed, like you so far removed from what they knew from you from the past?
I think it depends on how far away you start popping your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could win 100 mil and keep and still keep a somewhat of a
grounded.
Yeah, you could still be grounded, exactly. Or you could take that 100 mil, totally eliminate yourself from that environment, forget about everything and everybody, and start to live this extravagant lifestyle that can't nobody compare to, and then you lose it all and try to come back. That's different. But if you got 100 mil and everybody was able to be a part of that and experience it, it's different. You know what I'm saying? If they still see you as humble and you still helped out your community and shit like that.
You think that
you can't be a dickhead with the money and then expect to come back to your neighborhood after you just shitted on the, you know what I mean? You can't shit on your environment that you came from and then expect to get back into that environment.
Yo, damn. Like, Matt, you got 100 mil and
100 mil is a little different. Like, if we could talk about like 10 mil maybe, because you could lose 100 mil. You really, I don't know if you could. You know what I mean? Like 100 mil, you might be you might be over it. Like, you out of here.
I might just be out of here.
Yeah, facts. 10 mil, I can see you losing that and coming back after 5-10 years. There's people that do that. 100 mil, I don't know if you coming back to your hood no more.
I might take my 10 mil and just get up out of here.
Yeah, we got that mindset where we would know how to try to take advantage of that. But most niggas get $10 million or get $1 million. You see them in another few years back in the same situation. You know what I mean? Money management is everything. Money where they don't know how to distinguish that.
Some motherfuckers get that money and they go cray. That's the next record, man. Cray. Let's tap in.
Let the band play.
But that bitch is cray.
Yeah, man. That was cray,
Yeah.
man.
Got some fire.
Yeah. What you think about cray? The record off the album, bro?
That beat fire.
Yeah,
snapping.
He's lyrically
Snapping.
he going crazy. He going cray. But the beat fire. Yeah, that shit fire.
It's got like a 3-6 Mafia vibe to it.
Yeah.
Shit got a
Real
vibe
player
to it.
shit.
Player, like,
I don't want to call it pimping. Real player shit.
Real player shit, man. What y'all feel about, I mean, how some niggas get a bitch that got some fire pussy but go crazy? Have y'all ever been a nigga? Have y'all ever had a chick that made y'all go a little goofy?
If a nigga
That
tell you
made me go
lying.
goofy?
Like, yo, baby, like, I need that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas
Every
keep it so,
female got something, or you kind of like.
Well, I'm just saying, strictly off the pussy.
You put up with a little bit more than
pussy was
usual
good.
because of how.
But have you ever
the
had a pussy?
dynamics.
It might have been a personality, but was the pussy so fire that you like, yo, hold on, yo. When I'm out, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, you.
But they say the crazy bitches always got the good. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta deal with something in order to get. You know what I mean? You gotta take the good with the bad, the bad with the good.
Man,
She got some good pussy, but that bitch is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I was stuck around for no crazy box.
Yeah.
But
Not stuck around, but it's certain things that you
tolerate.
tolerate.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe. Because I'm quick to say no, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Stick around, that's it.
Stick around.
Stick around. I ain't gonna put up a certain. I'm gonna stick around and see
things
what
that
it
you
is. I gotta get like 4 more sessions in with you before.
Yeah, I think my tolerance might be on a shorter lease than a lot of men. Because I look at a lot of men. I'm like, you sucking. You still stick around too. You sticking around for that?
Yeah, I do that too.
But
I just seen a video yesterday. He's like, man, why you keep putting up with that bitch? Right time she called, he said, nigga, you get some head from that bitch. And you told me why I keep putting up with this bitch. He like, yo, you don't know.
I don't know.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
niggas, we missing out on something. You know what I mean? Like, I never had nothing. I feel like I had some of the best shit, but I ain't over here leaving like, yo, I can't wait to come back. I'm just like, yo, keep it playing. Like,
I don't think
bitch could squirt, shoot a shot. All that. I'm like, all right, I know that's me. I'm not blowing up your jack, and when you ain't pick up with text like, yo, what you doing? Yo, you see me texting you. Some niggas be on that.
But that's a different. That's a
pussy crazy. The pussy so fire to some niggas, they go cray. My peoples was cut your wisdom. My peoples was saying like, yo, one of my peoples was caught a little domestic charge, and the nigga said his response was, but that bitch got some fire pussy, and I was like, what?
See, that's an excuse for a lot of niggas.
But some niggas, that's my point.
More than less.
Yeah.
Some niggas never probably had good pussy, and if they did, they don't know how to just manage that shit. Like, I'm not going
right. Some niggas
crazy
go head over heels over some pussy.
Shout out to the shorty with the fire pussy. So
Shout out to you.
But that's for that man. That's a lack of discipline. Because only reason why I can say, I don't even gonna front like, yo, I ain't never. I'm probably lying, but the thing is, I know I have a certain amount of discipline to say, yo, I can't allow this chick to burn down my empire.
Yeah,
Whatever I'm building, I know that, yo, she gonna burn this whole shit down if I keep playing myself. So I never stuck around. Yeah, I might calculate and say, yo, I'm about to hit this shit off like 1, 2, maybe 3 more times. I'm not sticking around for her to burn my whole shit down.
Tolerance level there, but you know how far you not gonna take it.
You're not about to burn my whole shit.
You're not gonna fuck around it. Like you said, burn my whole empire down. I'm building this, and you gonna take it down over some good coochie.
Nah, shit ain't that far.
Yeah, it ain't that far.
I used to hit bitches in my early 20s with the 3 strike rule, man. And I used to do that shit deliberately. Like, I'll give them like, yo, basically, if you don't make me nothing the first 3 times we fuck, I'm cutting you off. And I would intentionally not get a nut off just to get him out the way.
Yeah, see, this nigga need an OnlyFans podcast. This nigga keep talking about all the bitches that can make him nut and all this. Pause. But, yo,
I had one bitch who was like, yo, she knew I did music at the time, so she like, yo, if I could write a song for you, if you liked it, would you let me hit? And I'm like, she wrote this shit. This shit was trash. I was like, nah. But even if it was good, you was strike down.
So look out for OnlyFans.
Crazy. Hold on, do what you did last time with the Blue Chew, nigga.
Cut that check.
Be outside, but so moving along, man. R&B, nigga. R&B stands for Rich Nigga Bitch featuring Megan Thee Stallion. Let's tap into that record and come back.
Yeah. Dolph.
What Juicy say? He be like,
It's Dolph, nigga.
Popping that shit. Yo, come on now. Every song. Every song. He popping that shit. You know what I'm saying? Drop my Lambo like a 7.
Yo, you can't talk to my girl. She's a rich nigga bitch.
Come on now.
Hey, yo,
it's bitches like that. Like, man, you can't, man. I already know you ain't talking. You know what I mean?
but
Like,
that's men though. Like,
a chance to talk to my bitch.
but I think that's the men. Like, you gotta be so solid that your lady know, like, I can't even play with this nigga. You can't talk to me, cause my nigga, he that nigga.
Yeah, but you got, that's that presence that certain niggas that you know what I mean? Like, females already know, like, niggas ain't fucking with my man. Like, you know what I mean?
You,
like, niggas ain't fucking with this nigga.
You gotta hit all kind of cylinders for your female to feel like that.
Yeah, facts.
So,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That shit come with being a person of his caliber, though. You talking about...
Nah, it's a person of your caliber. You tripping.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
A person who
When I heard that song, I was like, "This." I felt this song because
that's me.
That's what I'm saying. You saying his caliber.
That's what I'm saying, but
you being humble, right? You being humble right now.
She want a nigga of his caliber. Like, well, I'm saying in his instance, but my bitch is gonna be of my caliber.
Yeah,
I mean, or I'm gonna be of her caliber.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but definitely, I felt,
and that's why I love that
You
song.
got some niggas who leave with the wallet, man. The niggas don't understand. Niggas is goofy. Niggas is offies. They ain't about that life or ain't that type of nigga. So they think the money gonna save them from a lot of shit. But a bitch that go, unfortunately, a rich nigga bitch might go fuck on a nigga that ain't making that much paper because he got the other shit and she probably could see that he could get the bag too.
That's why I say hitting on all cylinders. Like no nigga perfect. But when I say hitting on all cylinders, I'm it's deeper than just the wallet because you might be the nigga with the wallet. You hire a landscaper. Landscaper come and cut your grass. You go and get your paper. She at home.
That's a fact.
He looking all strong.
That's a fact.
now you're gonna get that money while this nigga blazing your own, cutting the grass and blazing your bitch.
And your bitch pussy. Yeah, fact. You right. You right.
So it ain't just the money.
It's not. It's not. It's the whole package.
Cause you ain't never she turned off cause you ain't never pushed a lawnmower. You ain't never swing a hammer. You ain't never touched a drill. You never did no man shit around her.
You sensitive as that? Not even sensitive, but you just not a man's man.
Yeah.
Some females prefer that. You know what I mean? Like, you right about that though.
So far as being rich, obviously in spirit and financially on some physical shit, but like, what does a rich nigga bitch? What's her qualities that she gotta have to, I guess, keep a rich nigga? What you feel like? Because you know any female can get a nigga for the most part if she
gotta have discipline. Yeah. So you know that take on you ain't fucking my bitch because she with a rich nigga. Yeah. Like she gotta have discipline. Like. And niggas gotta feel like that, or like I can't even go and approach her because she gotta be. If a nigga don't know her from a can of paint, he just looking at her like I'm not gonna approach her because her man got her dripped up, got riding nice X, Y, and Z. Like I can't do that for her, so let me leave her alone.
You should feel this big and you trying to approach.
And this man don't know that one from a can of paint, but he can look at her. I know. I remember. I never forget. I seen a chick. She was. I remember telling my homegirl like, "Yo, what's her let me get shorty number," and she said, "She got a man." I said, "She ain't got a real nigga." Cause she had on Team Jordan. I was like, cute as hell. I was like, "Yo," I was like, "Now it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the money. It's like a real dude." I'm like, "Babe, you can't."
You can't wear because imagine your bitch tried to walk out the crib wearing something like. If your bitch would have even thought about buying something like that, that automatically we switching this all around. If she even got the mindset of doing that, once she get with me. That type of shit is over with. Yeah. She gonna automatically be like, oh yeah, he told me these ain't right. I ain't never, and that's that. Like,
cause it was.
You gotta nip that shit.
What? Because it wasn't. It's not about the. I almost sent y'all a picture to the group chat last night. Yeah, I had a joint. Yo. It was about not about the money because like if you would get a Team Jordan, if you put another $20-$30 on that joint, you could have got the real joint. Now,
because them should still be $150, $140. You might as well put the extra little $40-$50 and
got the real shit. Now I'd rather my lady had been in some shell tops than to be, you know, some crispy joints.
Nah, for sure.
Spent less money, been in some crisp joints, but a real dude would know like, hell nah, you putting these on instead of these.
Yeah, facts.
I don't like you in sneakers like that. To be honest with you,
right about that. Most people don't even think that far. Like I prefer you to wear. I'd rather you go to Bob's or something, get a $40 pair of shell tops compared to you spending $150 on these bullshit ass Jordan Mexican joints. Like we can't
Park Street special.
Yeah, like you
Park
know,
Street special.
like bro, it's levels, bro. And even females, like you gotta know. Like if I ain't got it right now, my go-to, I'm gonna just go grab a pair of all whites. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna. We ain't gotta go too crazy. The all white's gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta know.
But she just know Jordans is in, so she copied Jordans.
Exactly.
Or and I'll be damn. That dude I'm talking. I mean, that shorty I was saying, her man bought her those.
That's even a whole nother ball game. He not even. Yeah, that nigga not even in. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic of conversation.
That's a conversation that don't get spoken about a lot. Like when you could see a chick and then she in some bullshit and she with a nigga and you be like, yo.
I'm looking at you like
Yeah, I look at
yeah,
you.
like you foul.
Yeah,
Hell
easy.
yeah.
Not, I say easy target. I could change your life, bitch,
Yeah.
for $40. Add it to them Jordans to
telling
get you the
telling
official
you.
shit. You know you want the official joints.
Yeah.
Even if you grew
But
up.
he made it normal for her to even wear this type of shit. So it's like, well, now where her mindset at? Like,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know
Even
what
if that's
I mean?
normal
Yo.
to you, nah. I gotta put you
See,
on.
but and I don't even want to make it about money because
It's
I
not.
would have put you
It's
in
not.
flyer
It's
shit
not about
and
money.
less expensive stuff.
Yes,
like that's why I brought her
exactly.
shell
That's why we
tops.
brought the Adidas shit. Yeah,
Dig?
exactly.
So what's that shit? The Samoas, whatever.
like
You know what I
them
mean?
shit.
Like on females.
Fire, fire.
Because I'd rather her probably wear those Adidas
Fire.
for a female. You know, throw those on.
Fire.
Cost
Like,
you
let,
don't know about those.
Fire,
half
bro.
of what you gonna spend for them.
You could go to
them team
Journey,
joints.
spend $40-$50. Little female, you get right. You ain't gotta go to no.
Size 6, yo.
Go,
Get right.
yeah. Females got the easy pickings, especially like chicks with small feet. Like,
Facts.
bro, man, my
But-
shorty got small ass feet, bro. I
Alright.
go stupid in this nigga.
So I say all that to say, you know, if your lady, you know, she jump out of that, she probably jumped out of a better. If a dude to see this female, she probably jumped out of a better vehicle than him.
Yeah.
She fly X, Y, and Z. He probably like, I ain't even gonna waste my time.
why?
'cause I know.
Why even do it to yourself?
She probably ain't even doing it. I mean, and the way she put that shit on, she had some assistance. A nigga did
A
that.
nigga, yeah.
And I can't do what he did for her, so I'm gonna leave her alone.
But son, you gotta realize the age we live in now, bro. These niggas gonna go for it, bro. Nigga could be living under a bridge.
Nah,
he going for the
respect
bitch.
to him.
You know what I mean? Like, I
But
get
respect
it.
to me.
Yo, for
But
real,
respect, but alright, but back
He
to
the
being,
one that's gonna get turned up.
But-
We sitting back like, dude.
but being a real, but
Nah,
being a real
yeah,
nigga,
fact.
You
bitch.
gotta stand on that.
That's why I said the discipline.
Yeah.
He could do that because a nigga, shooter's always gonna shoot. He's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at him. That he's supposed to do that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
my
yeah.
bro, my lady, she supposed to. Sorry, keep it moving.
Yeah.
No,
You
you're
don't gotta
right.
be disrespectful. You
don't
know what
gotta
I mean?
be rude about it. And I prefer you not to be rude.
I prefer
to
you-
me.
that's exactly.
Facts. As us being a power couple or whatever, what we got going on, I prefer you to keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, nah, you
So
never
before
know.
moving on, man, what's up with Megan Thee Stallion, man? What's going on with her? What y'all feel about her in the the current state of, I guess,
In the
female
dating
hip hop?
world,
Like,
it's
what's going on?
always-
Like, I don't really hear no music from her. Not really popping.
She started to fall into that
Oh, you think she
that
having a
Hollywood
decline
lifestyle,
fall
bro.
right
Once
now?
you start getting in that Hollywood lifestyle, you start to care about every little thing and who you date and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Who
Once
she was
TMZ
with? I
get
don't know who the fuck she was
involved
with
and
recently.
Clay Thompson.
You being
No,
funny
she
right
was
now.
Clay Thompson.
Why I say you being funny because
No, I forgot.
she was with a lot.
I really don't get into this
that
shit.
shit get a little blurry. Yeah,
Yeah, don't know.
Clay was
nah.
last.
That's what he was saying. I think she was on some play or some shit, and she kept leaving early because I think Clay had left for some goofy shit, whatever. But like how you saying, you get into the Hollywood quote unquote shit that niggas start changing up their energy. I get the Tory Lane situation and all that, but what's stopping her from still being active as she once was before? Like,
So I don't really follow I mean, of course I know the Clay Thompson and Tory Lane jump, but I don't really follow everything.
yeah.
But I think for her, because I actually like Megan Thee Stallion as an artist, I think it was too much of the other stuff opposed to the music.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of hard for more than one chick to be like lit. You got a Sexy Red popping, you got a Glorilla
Everybody got
popping.
their turn, like their time,
Yeah,
yeah, their little
and
pocket or their window,
Right, and I
time.
think Megan joint kind of got stale. Like it's the same flow, and I know for me, I don't even want to hear another flow from her. So I think that kind of got stale. Like I don't want I rather hear Glorilla than to hear a Meg.
So would you feel like Glow basically took the spot that Meg had at one point in time?
Yeah, I think
as far as
so, for
female
sure.
popping artists.
I don't know about the spot. I don't know. I think Glow kept it more classy, more cute, and the elevation was more noticeable, in my opinion.
But there's not the other stuff blocking a Glow.
See,
like,
Meg let the controversy, the cloud, the glitz and the glamour. She let that shit take over when the music should have been at the forefront. You know what I mean? I feel like she just started to fall into that same Hollywood lifestyle, bro. You know what I mean? Like once the urge and the thirst is not there no more, then you start to lose that motivation and that grind. When you trying to work your way up to that lifestyle, I feel like you put more into it. Once you get there, you kind of plateau out, and it's like I don't have the drive that I once had because I made it to where I was already trying to get to.
Maybe so. I don't think there's no slack in the music, but
I think so. I think it's
so?
it's stagnant now. Like I feel like she just don't have that urgency no more. Like Meg, you hear her name. You used to hear her name every.
But I think it's because you got all this stuff going on outside of music. I don't want to stand next to you no more. Like
That could be.
I think
it.
an artist, if you a popping artist and you say I want a popping female, I think the first person to come to your mind is Glorilla.
Glorilla
Or Lotto.
Or Lotto.
Or Lotto, yeah,
Or
facts.
even a Sexy Red. I think
Sexy
them
Red,
three names
yeah.
right there is like I want these chicks first. And yeah, for whatever reason, I don't think dudes want to stand next to Meg.
I think that Tory Lane shit kind of like that shit put a black
Cause
eye
it's-
on her
it's-
whole
it's-
career,
it's
bro.
like
I'm
you
not
don't
gonna
know.
I think it's
lie.
when it started.
'Cause you don't know which exactly like
What really happened.
Yeah, like Ross said, you don't know which way to lean.
So when I first heard the situation, it was he lying, this and the 3rd, he never. And if you go on the stand, you say you let little homie crack.
Once the evidence started to unfold and everything started to come out, it's kind of like, hold on now, what the fuck really happened now?
Yeah.
And I think
You know
that's
what I mean?
it.
I don't understand next to you
Yeah,
no more.
Meg, really, you gonna let this man? And shit start unfolding where you start to see the bigger picture, and it kind of give you that mindset of like, damn, where should I lean towards? Like, you know what I mean? Should I be rocking with Tory Lane? Should I be trying to take Meg's side? You know what I mean? It's like you get put in that gray area.
Yeah.
Facts.
So
It's a lot of gray areas, man. So with that being said, like you saying with the Hollywood, niggas get into the Hollywood shit and maybe feel like they exempt from certain real life shit, but is that probably just what the next song suggests niggas is being rich slaves. So we gonna tap into rich slave and then come back.
All them diamond chain, he look like a rich slave. All them diamond chain, he look like a rich slave.
nigga
Yeah,
said, came out, my
get
mama
paid.
got to smack me on my ass.
Look at him and say, little nigga, get paid.
told me, young nigga, get paid.
Has there ever been an artist, I guess, hold on, what kind of music does Young Dolph make? What would you categorize it as?
Shit popping.
Yeah,
Popping
he
shit.
popping,
What is it?
bro. I don't know.
Street trap music, I
Yeah,
guess?
facts. Definitely, yeah, street
Alright.
trap.
So has it ever been another artist? Maybe I won't call Jadakiss as a street. He's a street artist for sure, but not trap, whatever. Whatever. But my point is, have you if an artist has made a song like this, basically saying being a rich slave or kind of a message like that? Has it been another artist that did that? Because I'm saying rich slave.
Besides Nipsey?
Probably.
Nipsey talk that type of shit.
I feel like dog. I think this album right here with the title and a few songs on here, like you was saying, "Rich Slave in the Land," speak on the unjust shit that goes on in the
for
black
sure.
and brown communities. You feel me? Other communities other than the minority, basically. So
Hell yeah.
has it been an artist as far as in that coming from the street shit, drug this, that, and the third that would actually stand out and try to make an album that's called Rich Slave? Like I can't really think of.
I'm not
Maybe
gonna say
Jeezy with the recession slightly,
yeah.
though that's more of a business aspect of it, but
Yeah, I mean,
it's still he was speaking towards the people.
But I
that
think
struggle.
anybody that make this type of music or even try to put this out to the masses, something called Rich Slave, you gotta be significant. You gotta be you gotta be significant to the rap world. Like a Jay-Z, I can see maybe making this type of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A Nip, like I said, like you can't just be anybody throwing a record out there called Rich Slave.
true. But y'all don't feel like Kanye did this?
That too, okay. So he could be another one.
But that's what I'm
of them
saying. What's
artists.
like,
Like, he's one of them
just trying
artists.
to-
On
that-
Yeezus.
that's- But it's like once
Yeah,
again,
with
with this, I'm
Yeezus,
just saying
yeah,
artists
yeah.
that come from street shit like that, just strictly because Young Dolph mainly talk about peas and moving around, shaking in the streets. I don't think it's too many quote unquote street
See, I
artists
think-
that would just
Dolph is
kinda
talking
go a
about the
little
street.
left.
Dolph is talking about the rich slave aspect, but live in the street world.
yeah.
Kanye is talking about the rich slave aspect, speaking in the
Scale.
business world, like a
I
business
think that
more
was
entrepreneurial
that was Yeezus.
world.
I think he was off of Yeezus. I think when he did. I think the song's called New Slave. I think that was on like a very broad scale.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Kanye
his
did
is
it.
different. You know what I mean? Like his is on a whole different type of platform.
No, I was only bringing it up because, like I said, I just think like it was kind of left for Dolph to make an album that was named this, and like I said, the Rich Slave song and the Land song to me, and ain't nothing wrong with him.
You said kind of left.
I'm just saying from his brain.
Okay, yeah.
Granted,
yeah,
you talk about just being in the streets. Not saying you can't be in the streets and have a conscience of certain shit that you're doing and what's shaking and moving, but most artists in that field don't make that little left turn, but he still did it in a way that was, like I said, cool. It wasn't like he preaching or just now he got X amount of money and he think he better than niggas. He just acknowledging, I think on the Land song, he was saying, just because I'm black in America, that's why, you know, that's what give them permission to treat us terrible. You feel me? So it's like little shit like that. Most street niggas or street artists in the game don't take that time to say that. They just saying, fuck the police. Instead of acknowledging like, damn, these niggas ain't got no real reason to be shitting on us other than my skin complexion. You feel what I'm saying? So I just think like with the Rich Slave song, it's like, I commend him for doing it. I remember when the album came out, I was like, Rich Slave, but like he was saying, the doctor slapped me on my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Told me nigga get paid. See, I think it's a conscious rapper, but also trying to be. He's a street nigga that grew up in an environment where it's street shit.
Even with a name,
but he's trying
bro.
to be conscious and give you the reality of what the fuck is going on.
Like when he first came out to Cut You Off, Sean, was Young Dolph. I was like, okay, Dolph and older. No, that nigga name's Adolf. Like a black man.
I know that fucked me up. When I realized his name was really
his daddy
Adolf, I'm
named
like,
Adolf.
damn,
So it's
his
like,
name
I'm
is
like, damn,
Adolf.
nigga, Adolf. Of course, we think of Hitler. So it's just like, damn, I don't know if that, not say plays a part to the Hitler, but just the fact that that generation prior to with his dad, like coming up in certain aspects of be named that and just probably looking at certain things in the world, like once again, the slave shit, like slavery been through different generations and through lifetime on this planet, you feel what I'm saying? But once again, most street artists don't take that turn to be like, yo, shit fucked up.
I mean,
beyond the streets is some real, like you said.
I think once you
Kanye
get in that
shit.
lane, bro, you start getting isolated. I feel like they start blackballing you once you start speaking like that. And they don't want you to be a conscious rapper, you know what I mean? Once you start realizing like you know what's going on in that woke rapper shit, you gotta be independent like Dolph. You have to be able to be in your own lane in order for you to start speaking like that.
yeah, I think when I think the problem with that is when you got somebody who's influential talking like that, you fucking up the
the narrative that they trying to
economics, like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas you have I like when Kanye, like, you know, when we was speaking on that New Slave, right? I always said I never got the meaning behind New Slave, but what I took from that was when I heard New Slave, I was like, yo, a lot of people ain't like that. I was like, I think he's right about New Slave because back in the days, we were chained and controlled. So, but it was obvious because they put the shackles on you so you could see it, you could feel it. Now it's like, nah, y'all niggas go ahead and be free, but we still got a way to chain you niggas, right? Right, because what y'all, even when you give y'all niggas money, look what y'all do. Y'all go buy chains, X, Y. Y'all get all back to us because y'all buy. You, instead of you say, say you keep buying the little $30 shirts that you was always buying X, Y, Z. Got it now. Now you buying $10,000 shirts. You buying X, Y, and Z. You giving that shit all back to us. So now, they buying the cars X, Y, and Z. Like, yeah, we rent. You kind of renting. We loaning y'all that money. Yeah. Then you gotta. If you got a woke nigga, and we giving these niggas money, and y'all start doing the right shit with this. Oh, you fucking up the whole
fucking up our whole situation.
Yeah. So now we got to get this nigga that's influenced y'all up out of here. Yeah, he got to go.
Niggas don't see the invisible.
It's a big
chains,
narrative that they trying to exploit everybody too, but most motherfuckers don't see that.
Like the work world. If everybody sit there and say, yo,
like the world.
I'm about to be a boss. Everybody be saying that shit, but if everybody wasn't a boss, the world wouldn't even work.
That's what I'm about to say.
Workers.
Some niggas got a
workers.
position, and some niggas get out of that line. But like that's that invisible chain is you only getting paid a certain amount of money to come back next week.
And they
say a person that's insane is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So niggas who go to work, I got a job, whatever, a good paying job, and you know he has a career, but at the same time, it's like some niggas going to the same shit, doing the same shit, thinking that this check gonna change something, but unless you know how to maneuver your money, which is very rare because niggas ain't taught how to fucking, you know, money management and certain tools that they can put money into certain, you know, retirement things or CDs and the stocks and other little business opportunities to blossom. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas is
You said niggas going to it with the monster like this check on chain. So I don't even think that. I think nigga get that check like, yeah, I'm lit for the week.
I get another one next week.
I'm lit this
I'm
week.
about to get another one of these next week.
Yeah, because that to be honest with you, that check, that little check
Yeah.
actually can change shit.
Yeah, mine do.
You dig what I'm
It
saying?
changes just enough to keep you in that cycle, though.
No,
You get what I'm
depends.
saying?
I mean, depend on what
the
kind of
lifestyle you living.
depend on like
What
because
you
you
put on
you can
yourself.
really man listen here.
Live in
I
a
have
shoebox, nigga. Just say I'm cool with this.
it's like I want to say
got mad
before
money
minutes,
saying that.
whatever. I remember trying to think how I can word this shit without even putting anybody whatever. But I had let's say a OG that gave me finances, and I had a better job than that person. But gave me a nice piece of change. And it kind of changed things for me. I was like, damn, how you got this put up? And
He gave you change?
gave me change.
For
Nah,
what?
it was a she. It's not even say
Well,
he, it
for
was a
what?
she.
You had a venture that you...
No, I'll tell y'all off camera.
All right, bet.
That's it.
Okay.
It was not even a venture, nothing like that.
Okay.
But gave me this joint and yeah, made less money than me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, how the you got this?
Yeah.
But that person, she put up.
I see that a lot, though.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's a small percentage of people who's able to live like that.
You got
you know,
niggas
or
out
who
here
could.
that be trying to shun niggas who go into bankruptcy. I know one of my big homies, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I done been bankrupt twice, but I'm finessing niggas. They cleaning on my debt, bruh. I get a whole new clean slate. If I just file this shit with chapter 11 or whatever it is, chapter 12, like, bruh, I'm good, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's so many loopholes when you hear the bankruptcy, like, oh, this nigga broke. No, I'm not.
But like Sean said, though,
No, I'm not. I'm playing the game. How
it
it's
be
supposed
them
to be
people
played.
you least expect, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really be, they sitting on some change,
But then
Yeah.
some niggas ain't gonna tell you that unless they feel like you gonna use that shit to your advantage. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause my OG was like, nigga, once again, I was speaking to him yesterday. He like, yo, let me tell you some shit. Like, you know, I'll be looking out for you. And he's like, it's not, he said, just because I'm older than you don't mean I'm wiser than you. I just did more dumb shit. Because I've been alive longer than you, so I can tell you what I did so you don't do it. So do X, Y, and Z. I was like, no, you know what I mean? Like you said, I probably I make decent money where I'm at. You feel me? And I know I got money in the cut. I can go grab. I'm just not grabbing it because I'm just trying to act like it ain't there. But some niggas, like you saying, they ain't got that, and maybe come from a different mindset that we don't come from. That, like you saying to yourself, like could either throw some shit at you because everybody's lifestyle is different. That's why we were saying old episodes ago, like when I think I asked the question, like niggas who you might have a down period, niggas look at you like, oh, this nigga off, he fell off there. Like, nigga, I'm still him. This little 6-month period don't mean that I'm not him, nigga. I'm working through some shit right now, but once I get back right, I got all this shit over here in motion. All I need is this one play. Once that play come, then you gonna see that I'm gonna lap you twice, my nigga.
Yeah.
So it's like not judging motherfuckers.
Sometimes the biggest tool is just sitting down, man. Like that's what saying that little check could do something if you just sit down. It's because you want to do something so bad.
Man, you can work
week.
at McDonald's and make it
Yeah.
work, bro. It really outshine the nigga that's working and making $100K or better a year.
Yeah, because he getting $2,000 a week. He's spending
He's
$1,800.
learning how to manage that money and make it work. You know what I mean?
Work.
Like, there's certain people that them type of scenarios put people in better situations than the people that's just out here working and getting good money because you start to get used and content to that type of income. And as they say, when you start to make raises, when you get raises, you start to get a better car. Your habits get better. You know what I mean? You start to live and you start to conform to that check. You know what I'm saying? Now you might go and make an addition to your house, or you know what I mean? You might live in a more expensive home now because you got a raise. Where some people know how to balance that, and as you get raises or as you make more money, you make sure your lifestyle is still where it needs to be. You know what I mean? You don't live above your means.
A lot of people, like you said, that's a great example. Like I think a lot of people in not just our inner city society or whatever do that. Like when you get more money, you feel like you deserve to add to shit instead of just, like you said, slow walking that dog, my nigga. Like you might have to wait another year or two before you do make that extra addition. Maybe get that new car or whatever, however you pay it off or get a lease or loan, whatever. But I think that's the hard part of not having something, and like you said, not having that discipline to say, fuck it, let me wait. And I'm big on that because being, you know, like yourself or probably even with you, like money sometimes come in the earlier years come so fast, you don't understand the value of it. But where I'm at now is like I'm so cautious with my money. When I give somebody something and they just, you know what I'm saying? I know one time, I don't know if you want, I ain't gonna get into the details, but you had gave somebody something and they fucked it up. And you was just like, bro, that's what you was doing with it?
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, I gave it to you. It was a substantial amount when you told me. And it's like a nigga like, what? Like,
and you took the L for that.
Yeah.
And you said fuck it and chalked it up.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
that type of situation, bro.
Yeah. And I was like, nigga, what? Like,
Yo, because
you a good nigga for that.
it's not being a good,
You know like most niggas would you fuck around end up in prison for them.
So sometimes is, I mean, you gotta take that loss. I mean, I probably took that loss. I probably took that loss before I even.
Before you gave out,
yeah, like if I'm willing to, I'm just taking, I'm just gambling. Like,
facts.
I hope it works, but if it don't work, I'm ready to lose. When you fuck shit up, now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna squeeze juice from a prune. Yeah, there's no juice in a prune.
There's nothing you can do.
So you gotta play with. You gotta pay that back in blood. Am I willing to go to jail because you can't pay me back? When I knew I probably shouldn't have gave to you in the first place. I let you talk me into a dream.
Yeah,
you're right.
So do we just not cut them off overall, but like far as the financial part?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Financially, you cut them off.
But
as the relationship progresses, you don't cut that off. I mean, it's certain scenarios, but you know, like that just goes to show what I will and won't do.
Facts.
Moving forward.
Yeah, the relationship is the same. It is that this department is out of the question.
Yeah, right. Okay, that makes sense.
Don't talk nothing money around me.
Right.
Not even $1.
Yeah. And I don't want to see you buy a new pair of sneakers.
I don't want to see you buy a new pair of sneakers.
In fact, I'm that type of nigga. Like,
nah, me too.
I don't want to see you keep that shit to yourself.
That's what I'm on today. Now I gave some, people some bread, and I'm like, nigga, you about to go do what? Don't you owe me?
Yeah, see, them scenarios.
I don't want the money. Is the fact that you ain't even. I'm like you said. I know when I might take a loss and I'm giving you X, Y, and Z. I'm doing it out of kindness in my heart, and knowing that you need it, and I got it to give. But the fact of the matter is that you don't even think to ask me, or you either A, I could get this back until you paid in full, or I can give you some portion, give you half. Just be like, oh, I ain't got it right now. All right, see, that means you don't got it. But when you say you don't got it, but you doing X, Y, and Z with it, oh, okay, you telling me to sit and wait. I ain't work like that.
Fuck you, I don't need this shit back.
I don't need it. So then a nigga give you some.
But you gonna need me. See, that's why I say you gonna need me. You gonna need me faster than I need you.
So it's like I don't need.
So you gonna burn this bridge? I'll burn this bridge for a few $100s. You need some? I'm gonna take care of that. But once matter of fact, I prefer you not to give it back.
That's my
because
thing.
From there on, I know that $300, $200 caused me to never ever have to get asked for money from you from here on out. You know what I'm saying? Like that works for me. Because if a nigga continue to borrow 100, yo, let me hold that. I'm fucked up. Like, you can help me with this, and then next week he give it back. Next week he do it again. Like that's a cycle that just gonna continue to happen. Yeah. So once you tell me and show me that you're not capable of returning this favor or paying me back in any type of way, you got it, my man. $200 is what I paid for you to leave me the fuck alone for the next 10, 15, 20 years.
Shit. Like I'm good like with the room street shit. You sock it to my pocket whenever you if I'm not giving you what I need this by the 31st. If I'm just saying, so loan pay me back when you pay me back, cool, that's different. But when you got the bread or some of it and you just acting like nigga, no.
And I'm not gonna ask you for my bread. I'm not the type of nigga to ask for my bread.
But then don't give it to me because I'm saying something to you. I feel like you just, you know what I mean? So you had it, but then you wasn't gonna give it to me. I'm not, nigga, somebody sent me some bread and I'm like, yo, it's the prince. Take your shit back, nigga. Because I had to say some shit to you to make you feel like, oh, damn. No, here you go. Take your shit back, nigga. It's not about the money, my nigga. I gave it to you. You giving me my money back. I ain't missing my money. I gave it to you for a reason.
Right.
Unless you giving me here's your money and I gave you extra just cause, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm cool. Don't give me my money because I say something. Do it because you know I lended it to you when you needed it at the time. You don't, like you said many times, you don't know what I got going on. I could be in the red right now, but the time I gave it to you, I was up. Shit could happen, but I'm not the type of person that's not my ego. I might not ask for it. I'm gonna figure it out. I always figure it out. I always hold it down. I know I could go bust a move to get this shit back right. Everybody ain't built like that. But like how you were saying, then that's when I had to learn. Just happened recently. I'm cutting that off right there. I'm never gonna loan you nothing. I might still be cordial with you, cool with you, but when it comes to this, don't ever ask me for no bread.
Bro, money don't really ruin relationships for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It don't
to you.
ruin it. It just
Like,
depends
I
on
don't give a
how you
fuck.
maneuver with the
How
money.
you deal with your money management is nothing that has to do with our relationship.
But like you said something about that, I've seen
You
you
know what I
buying,
mean?
you
Like, I
buying
care
sneakers and
less.
shit. That's different. Like
Nah, but
I can't. I just can't stomach that.
it's not gonna be something that I'm like verbally gonna, you know what I mean? Gonna be like, yo, damn, bro, like you just bought a pair of sneakers, you owe me $50. Like, it just ain't, you know what I mean? It's just a mental note. Like, this is what's going on. This is what this type of person is about. And that's that.
You're right. And
Like I said, I prefer to give you $100 and you not pay me back because that's cool with me.
No, you're right.
We keep it at that. Now I know that as far as money goes between me and this individual, it'll never be nothing again. And you got $100, and I know that that's all it was. That's all it took for me.
Yo, but
And I learned that today, bro. For real talk, I
But-
learned that officially today. Like
Facts.
The money don't-
Sign that shit off.
the
bro.
money don't-
Sign you about taxes.
The money
sir.
don't-
Facts.
the money don't affect the relationship for you, right? But how much of that can you take?
As far as what
Before it does something to
from
you-
one
before-
individual or from multiple?
No, from the multiple part. Like how much of it can you take before it does something to your mental?
I mean, I think it's always gonna do something to my mental. That's why I go into it expecting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like it depends on who the person is. Like, I'm not just about to be dishing out money like some random nigga or some random friend be like, hey, da da da. Like, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is like if you're a person of significance to me and you need help, I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna run to everybody's, you know what I mean, shoulder and be like, hey, yo, bro, I know you fucked up. Here, take this bread. Like, it's just more like if my peoples that I'm close to or my surrounding, you know what I mean, circle is fucked up, I'm gonna do my best to take care of that.
Right.
But once I see that you're not capable of returning that favor or even having any type of give a fucks about paying me back or whatever the case may be.
So you never got to the point where, cause I've been there. Like you ain't got to a point where you're like, damn, everybody is. It ain't even gotta be money. It ain't gotta be money. Just everybody needs something.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like damn, like if I can't help you, what am I to y'all?
Hell yeah.
Like do I even matter to y'all? Like would I even pick the phone up and see how I'm doing if I couldn't do nothing for you?
I just had this conversation with somebody the other day, like, if I wasn't a provider, where the fuck would I be at in your life? What would it mean to you? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm asking. What would it do to your mental? Because I tell you, like my brother's one of the only. Not say the only, but one of the only people that calls me. That when I see him call, I'm picking it up because
it's not, you don't know, he not asking for nothing.
He ain't asking for nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like,
See, I got people like that too. I know it's not expecting of me to have nothing for them.
yo,
But it's not a lot of them. It's not.
if I give you a breakdown of my week of those that needed stuff,
Yeah, fast. But you're a different individual too. Like, I don't think the viewers understand what type of nigga you is. You know what I mean? It's easier for us to say this now, but like in the bigger scale of things, like you are a provider, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you are that pillar. You know what I'm saying? Like you may not see that. I see it. And I'm not even a part of your family, your everyday circle. I see it. So I know that you're a good nigga. So I could see how people would somehow or try to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? Like, right, you see it. Sean is a good nigga, bro. I felt like if I was in a situation, I could go to Sean for it. You know what I mean?
Were you like that prior to having your kids? Because I was always like that before I had my kids. I think my kids.
It gotta be. It gotta be prior to having kids.
I think we all are like, you know, like remember I was explaining about watching my mans get jumped and feeling bad because I was that's not me.
Yeah,
I'm always like, let's
Jump
go.
me too.
Yeah.
Jump me too.
Yeah,
bro.
like we gonna take I never not took care of my peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was always like that. It just that when they got older and like now I became the finances part. I was like,
See,
damn.
that's the hard part. You, a nigga like you, because you actually got shit going on. You got motion and you got a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Most motherfuckers don't have hustle nowadays. We live in a world where nobody has the hustle. Like, you got a new project every week.
Sockets in my pockets.
Sockets in my pockets.
Sure.
Sockets in your
Also,
pocket, nigga.
yo, if I can't do nothing for you, I ain't shit to
You
you.
ain't shit, bro. And nowadays it's getting worse. There's more of that now. Because females want to know what the fuck this nigga got going on and what can he provide. It ain't no more let's struggle and get it together and get it out the mud and we gonna make it work. And nah, these bitches want you to come fully furnished. They want a nigga to be fully furnished and then give you some of that.
You
know what I mean? Like, and then what you bring to the table? Oh, I gave him some pussy.
Yo, facts.
What? You gave me some what?
Okay.
Pussy? But that's the last thing on my mind. You could keep that
Bitch feel
raggedy
like,
ass
man.
coochie. Like, bitches don't understand, like, pussy's not a, what is it?
Commodity,
Yeah,
man. It's
like,
a
that
game,
ain't,
yeah.
it ain't that. Like, you know what I mean?
Once
If that's the
again,
case,
that
I
shit
go
ain't-
pay $100 for
Yeah,
some good
yeah,
pussy
yeah,
and get the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
on, and then we ain't got, I ain't
yeah.
gotta see the bitch no more. And you know what I mean? Like, at that point, you making it easier for niggas nowadays to be like, yo, let's take this $100, give me some
Yo,
pussy,
yeah.
and let me go about my life.
In and out.
Yeah.
In and out.
Money on the
Yeah.
table.
I got a bad bitch. She gave me some pussy. I might have paid for it, but I still got some pussy from this bad bitch.
Facts.
And that's it. And I don't got to worry about the headache, the chattering, the going through my phone. And I paid $100 for get some good pussy. That's it.
That's
Where
it.
all week you gonna have to spend $500 with this bitch just to hopefully get some pussy. Now you done took her out to eat 3-4
Hopefully.
times. She want an eighth of weed. The bitch need to smoke. She want a bottle every other night. Every time you go there, you bring a bottle. Now you $200-$300 in off of weed, bottles, weed, food. It's just like, bro, come on now.
I
At some
get
point,
you.
it's like it's easier to pay a bitch. I'll fuck around. Sometimes if you start to think about it, it's easier to pay a bitch $200-$300 for some good pussy in order to be dealing with this bitch back there that she wants you 2-3 meals a week, a bottle of the Patron or Don, and she want an eighth of weed.
Facts.
It's just like, bro, what is we doing? Like, whatever transaction it is a transaction.
Right,
Whether
right.
I hand you this $300 and get some pussy and get the fuck on, or whether I drag it out throughout the week and bring you a meal here and bring you some food for breakfast and I bring you something to eat.
Yeah, I'm wasting time.
And I'm going out my way on top of
Going
all
out
that.
my way.
On my way.
Expecting to get this pussy, don't even know what's by how, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it's like, bro, man, come on,
The
man.
game
Take
is
this cash
fucked
out for
up.
$200.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me get some
saying, get out my way,
pussy and
baby.
get the fuck out my way,
Yeah,
bro.
man, sock it to the pocket. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
like, I mean, what is we doing? Like, everything is transactional
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah, this shit wicked.
Now, bitch don't respond to you unless you go to your page and see what you all about, what you look like. It's just like, bro, everything is just so fucking transactional, my nigga. You don't know what's genuine and what's not. So
Is that just us on our side saying that? Do you feel like
Man,
I'm just saying we three men, but do you feel like the females on their side to be like, oh, y'all niggas the same way?
I don't think they saying
know.
transactional. I know what I hear from a lot of women is niggas is bitches. Niggas acting like bitches nowadays.
and bitches acting like niggas.
Niggas. So and I get listen, I know a lot of dudes that's why I said I love for a young nigga listen to Dolph than to Drake because
Yeah.
there's a lot of I come across a lot of young men that's doing some shit that I don't approve of.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't approve of women calling niggas bitches.
Nah,
like I think
That's because a lot of niggas allow bitches to do it.
No,
bro.
for
When
sure,
females
for sure,
continue to get away with shit like that.
for sure.
Man,
Fucked up.
think they quit to call men bitches because they doing bitch ass nigga shit. For sure.
Got me fucked up, bitch. You heard? But you know what I mean? So once again, we here with the Young Dolph, man. So all that shit we just said, throw that on one scale. We gonna weigh that. The next song we gonna tap into is One Scale featuring G Herbo. Let's get it.
Ayy.
Let the band.
Yeah, it's
More shit popping.
man. One scale featuring G Herbo. But like you said, more shit popping, man. Like this whole album, Dolph in general, like I said, for the most part, just popping and shit on some fly shit. Like it's just cool nigga shit. Like, you know what I mean? We said piss on the bitch feelings.
He said, put my dick out and piss on the bitch, feelings.
Feel me? So it's just like Dolph be on that, like you were saying earlier, like I'd rather, niggas listen to Dolph on type of shit like this than Drake do what he does, but when it comes to the females aspect and certain hustle and shit, like Dolph, I listen to Dolph.
Drake turned niggas into females. Dolph turned females into niggas.
So even with the G Herbo, man, what y'all feel about G Herbo? He featured on the song.
G Herbo though, he's starting to become a Jadakiss to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Can't miss.
Yeah, bro, in a good way. Facts. G Herbo starting to become one of them artists that don't got to be all flashy, don't have to be all crazy and in the limelight and jewelry, cars, and all that shit. When he talk on the track, bro, Herbo be spitting, bro. I feel like G Herbo just don't miss. Right now, he in that pocket, bro. Everything he on, it's just clicking for him. I'm not saying that like the comparison to Jada. I'm just talking about as far as like
I get what you're saying.
As far as like every verse is a hit right now.
I kind of think that was a perfect comparison, to be honest with you. I think G Herbo, just like Kiss, if you want a great feature,
call her.
You know what I mean? You don't know who to get. Call her.
You can't go wrong with it. He don't miss.
The fee ain't gonna be too crazy.
Facts, exactly.
He gonna deliver.
He not way out of here off of earth somewhere. He's still grounded. Like, I feel like he's still come fuck with you in the trenches and make a verse on your block with you. Yeah. And it's gonna be hot. Like,
just did a joint with O'Malley. Then you gonna do a joint with. I'm trying to think who else he did a joint with recently.
Bro, he down here with it. He up there with
exactly.
it. Like, and the quality of the music he give you is always top tier. You're not like, I'm in the trenches or da-da-da-da. Let me just get him a little... You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he give you 100% everything he do, bro. I fuck with Herbo, man. It's something about Herbo that he just got this vibe where he not the most rapper and the most talked about, you know what I mean? But when he give you a good body of work when he do drop.
In a good pocket.
Just the Chicago connection, man. Y'all know Dolph is originally born in Chicago, right?
Nah, I ain't know that.
No, right? Yeah. That's new.
I ain't know that. He was, born in Chicago. I know he was speaking on, like, he was saying growing up in Memphis, he used to go back and forth, I think probably in the summertime in his earlier years to Chicago and get the new shit, the new clothes, whatever, and come back to the city. In his words, is to go back home and fuck it up. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? With the clothes
That's kind of like us with New York. Yeah. Go to New York, grab all the drip, come back to CT and fuck niggas.
So even with Dolph, you could tell. I mean, I'm not from Memphis. I don't know any Memphis niggas personally, but I think Dolph kind of like what the other Memphis artists I seen coming through. He got a different swag to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A different aura to how he moved and shit. So I don't know if it's the Chicago origin to it, whatever, but definitely, I mean, just move different. Like I said, I fuck with Dolph. Just once again, slim nigga like myself, tall motherfucker, just popping they shit. You feel me? Out the way, but in the way. Feel me? Standing on their own type of principles, and just staying solid in however they move. So, One Scale is definitely dope. Another song that we gonna tap into out of the top picks is Green Light featuring Key Glock, Glizzard. And we gonna tap back in.
Let him see the
ice, niggas. Dolph, nigga. Feel me? So that was Green Light, man. Key, Glock, Glizzard. So I know you were saying earlier, Sean, you feel, correct me if I'm wrong, you were saying you feel like Key Glock is a little bit more, but better artist or rapper or aggression is more than Dolph. You felt like that? Or you know what I'm saying?
Up to hearing his album, I was definitely jacking that.
Yeah.
But after hearing his album,
you said you see where the origins come from.
Oh, for sure. I think, Glock might still be a little slicker than Dolph with it.
Yeah.
I think some of the lines definitely still slicker, but the consistency with Dolph and the slickness, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dolph over Glock with that one.
I respect that. Like I said, I feel like Glock got all his rhythm from Dolph. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like that was just your YN or your young nigga on the block looking up to you.
Yeah.
When you grew up, you got your little brother or your nephew, and he looking up to you, and he just started to become part of you. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So do y'all feel like with the CMG paper route with mainly fucking Yo Gotti and Young Dolph, was that a good business decision? Because I personally just feel like Dolph, though I fuck with Dolph, fuck with Gotti too, but Dolph kind of took that, I guess, top slot for me as far as Memphis artists I really fuck with at the time. But do you feel like with Dolph kind of pursuing that, I don't want to say beef, but for what it was that a smart decision by him?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I feel like Gotti was kind of in the always kind of deflect that shit. They be like, oh, I don't know. But Dolph obviously got to a point like when he made a video, play with me, nigga, play with your
I think that's what made Dolph who he is. That's what set him
like you
apart.
said, that's probably the slip talking shit that he probably was just in his bag. Just like, fuck it.
So for me,
that's what made this shit so controversial. Like, I feel like this what made it.
Gotti was so big to me at the time that Dolph didn't matter.
I remember
Like, I wasn't.
I used to feel like that.
Yeah,
I used to feel like
Gotti.
that. I was a Gotti
So
super
it was
fan.
like I wouldn't even listen to Dolph because Gotti. I fuck with Gotti. And
I
Gotti
used to
was
feel like that.
big. But the thing is, if I go back to 2021, listen, the music that Gotti had at 2021 and Dolph had 2021. Dolph was a better rapper than him.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't listening to Dolph in 2021.
Yeah, that makes sense. That make perfect sense. And I feel like that too, because I was like, some rappers had me so far gone that I wasn't even trying to listen to anybody that they was opponents with. Like, the opposition would then have no play in my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as I got older, I started having to pay attention.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, oh yeah, this, you know what I mean? Like, that's when you start to determine what's what.
Right.
How far does, I guess, quote unquote, beef go in general? Like, I'm just thinking about, I'm not trying to connect no dots, but obviously it's on social media, it's on YouTube and all that. But with, I believe, Black Youngster, I think shooting the video near fucking Young Dolph grave. Is that too far, or is that just part of the casual, like, part of war? Like, fucking nigga.
I think when Black Youngster did that shit, I think it was like the beginning of when that became normal. Because after that, you started to see that all over the place with them Chicago rappers, and you know what I mean. Like, everybody at the graveside of their ops and pissing and like, it's just bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just whatever you could do to get the masses watching, to get some type of clout. Like, I feel like Black Youngster was one of them early wild out, crash out YNs, bro. Y'all know Black Youngster was crazy as fuck.
Prototype YN.
Yeah, facts. Like, he set the bar. He set the bar for that shit. He set the bar for that nutty ass shit, bro.
Yeah, what happened to that nigga?
Got the feds watching everybody and all that type of shit. This nigga Black Youngster was wicked, bro.
He low. I don't know what happened to your Black Youngster.
I ain't heard of a Black Youngster.
Yo, he just posted something yesterday,
For
bro.
real?
Yeah.
That's crazy y'all said that, because I was looking for this nigga forever. Like, why he don't never post? He used to be all little whore all over the place, bro. He just posted last night doing the same thing. Little bitty whore, little whore. I'm like, oh,
I forgot about the little
whore.
whore.
You need to start coming back. We've been missing you. We've been looking for you. We've been waiting for this. Like, the same shit, bro. The world just be.
About that
He's
nigga.
still the same old nigga, bro. Now, as far as like his whole situation with CMG and all that, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he definitely still got that same mentality. Crash out, little bitty whore shit, all that nutty shit, but yeah, man, that Memphis shit different, bro.
So where does, I mean, like I said, we don't know what's what, because like I said, I ain't here to, like we said, we not here to speak on the street politics of Memphis and all that, but as far as what is looked at upon in the music industry, with Gotti being kind of, I don't think Gotti put out an album since, 2021? That was the last
I
one.
couldn't even tell you.
That nigga
You
like
think
Waldo.
Huh?
That nigga
Yeah,
like
he
Waldo.
lost in
I
the
mean,
sun.
Gotti
Where
posts
the fuck
pics saying
Gotti
they on
been at?
Instagram, but it be like on some like island or something. He I guess on the mogul vibe of it. Do you feel like Gotti got a chance to come back out and put out music, or is this
Do he need to,
situation
though?
right?
I think it's over.
But do he need to?
I don't think he need to, but do you think if he did, would this Young Dolph aura black cloud over the label and obviously his brother situation and those niggas getting locked up for killing Dolph, would that prohibit him from even dropping?
I think that definitely has something to do with it. I think that's why he had a little limelight. Let me get low.
Yeah, I felt like that too.
You not bring no changes to myself.
Try to stay as low as possible.
Yeah.
Not create no type of tension between me and the law enforcement.
Yeah.
Because then when you drop music,
Because what can you really say?
what can you say without having
Some
to,
street
without
shit.
speaking on
Speaking
some
of
type
that,
of shit?
what's y'all take on this Dirk stuff? Because they
yeah.
using a lot of that
Yeah,
stuff that he's
bruh.
saying.
I think
them-
Dirk fried, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Body.
Is that his real
Yeah.
mugshot? Oh, picture with the
Yeah.
body?
I keep seeing too many different. I seen one with the baldy. I seen one with the fade.
Yeah,
So I don't know what is
I
what.
ain't see the fade one. I've been seeing the body.
I see the two. I see the baldy
I
and the
think the
fade.
body is more of a closer representation of probably what he looked like.
Like,
Because I
yo.
think that was the first thing that dropped. That was the first few pictures
Like,
that
they
went
gave that nigga the
viral.
baldy,
Was
I
that
don't know.
baldy one?
Nigga said,
So
fuck it.
I don't know. I just think Dirk fried, bro. I think it's just there's too much going against him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
They want to catch him, and they trying to make it every way possible.
and now
to
they
line
about to
him up,
use his
so
deleted messages and phone and all.
he gonna probably have to
yeah,
take
I
a
don't
plea
know.
or some shit that might give a nigga 25, and that's still time.
That's fried.
No, I'm saying, but that's still time compared to life or
it's
some
over.
shit crazy. I don't know what they
You
laws
get
is.
you get a dub or better right now at 30, 35, 40. You get a dub right now, you
Done
fried, bro. It's
But what's his
over.
uncle? What's the gang nigga that was from Chicago? What's his name? Y'all know?
Uncle or father?
His
No,
father.
his father, but I think not the uncle, but like his godfather, the gang nigga that was in Chicago.
I don't know
Ye did the
about it.
concert for him.
Larry Hoover.
Larry Hoover, yeah.
Oh,
but shit
okay,
like
yeah.
that, like when he obviously still locked up, but he got a substantial amount of time. So I think if they do, they gonna probably try to bury him like that, like, which is. Granted, once again, I think we spoke about on the Pooh Shiesty episode, like, I personally respect niggas living what they talking about, but you just can't do it in a way that is too explicit. That
I
you
don't
basically-
mind you crashing out. You gonna go to jail eventually.
Yeah.
You gave us a good, like what somebody just said that celebrity
I
was
don't
like,
mind.
bro, I respect Pooh Shiesty. Lil Duval I think just said that. He's like,
No,
I respect Pooh
I had a
Shiesty.
screenshot that I was gonna bring
Yeah,
up,
he
but
was
I
like,
ain't
man,
want to
bruh,
tie it into the
I respected that. He
do
gave
all
us
that.
the
He doing it
best.
for the real niggas.
Yeah, he gave it for the real nigga. He gave us the best quality
real
music.
gangster shit.
And he spoke the
kept
truth.
it-
Like there's no
yeah.
question on whether he was living his raps or if his raps was real. He gave you 100% him. And then went to jail because of he was being 100% who he said he was in his music. Like it's only a few individuals that could live up to that type of, you know what I mean?
If I'm the system, I love Dirk music, but if I'm the system, I'm probably saying I gotta get this kid up out of here.
Yeah, of course. Especially when you got that type of
Influence.
Influence,
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta get him up out of here.
Even if
get
it's
him out of
bad
here.
influence, I mean, I don't say quote unquote bad is your definition of what may be bad. Like I said, when you in the streets and that lifestyle, it seem normalized, right? But being on the other side, I get it. But I just feel like they could look at it like, yeah, granted, we not say allowed you to build your career up to this point because they can't determine that, but you got to this plateau, and you probably impressed and got a couple million motherfucking young YN niggas that believe in this shit and out here acting in this shit. And I just, like you said, adding to the system of now these niggas, you gonna get locked up. So we got 2 million other niggas that's gonna be like you that we can guarantee that's gonna come into this system. And niggas don't know that the prisons is a business, nigga. Niggas buying, niggas is paying for these motherfucking cells, nigga. So
it's the
this is a
influence.
business, nigga. So they want you to come in this motherfucker to keep this business open. So it's just like, don't ever get me mistaken to be like I'm on some nigga respect the laws. I'm an outlaw, nigga. I'm an outlaw. I just feel like my whole
Respect
thing
the
is do
law,
not.
YNs. Please do.
I'm just
Or
nigga,
you gonna
some
be
of
in
these-
there with Dirk looking crazy.
I'm big on
Respect
human,
the law.
listen, I'm
Thanks.
big on human law, nigga. Human laws. The laws is any motherfucker who can write something down that niggas can agree upon does not make it right? So I don't agree to all this shit. But at the end of the day,
You don't
I'm
gotta
not
agree to
no,
it. They gonna lock your ass up for
no,
not
I'm just
agreeing
saying.
to
But
it.
my
It's
point
like,
is,
you gotta play
but
somewhat
my
of a
point is,
part.
do not get these niggas the rope to hang you, nigga. Like that's the difference, nigga. I know what it is, but I'm not about to. Hey, here I'm gonna do this, and here's the rope. I'm about to go bust his moves. Like nah, nigga. So like he's saying, dude, yeah, either you gonna respect this shit, or you gonna do it in a way that you not getting easily just giving these niggas the chance to lock your ass the fuck up, nigga. Like I like to be. On a, you know what I'm saying? Shaking and moving how I shake and move. I've been like that my whole life, nigga. Being that goody two-shoe shit is not what I'm on, nigga. I like to say fuck the laws, but at the same time, like I said, on human law shit, I'm standing on human law shit. You feel me? Thou should not what? But at the end of the day, when it comes to these laws that are written, some of these laws that's written, once again, speaking about the Lil Durk shit, is like, yeah, that shit don't mean it because somebody put it on paper that this shit is legit. You feel what I'm saying? Like one of the niggas that just came home from my neighborhood when he was locked up fighting his case because he was facing damn near 60 years. Niggas like, bro, all that other shit is cool, but the best thing you really can do, whether he meant it at the time or not, it's like, bro, you got to start learning these laws. You got to start voting, nigga. Because granted, we all talk this gangster shit, but what's real gangster than fighting these motherfucking people passing these bullshit laws that changes how the school system is set up, how the shit going in our neighborhoods. We ain't fighting for that. But niggas be bitching about when shit, why the fuck they put with them license plate shits on it, flock shits. Niggas, then you ain't go to the town hall meeting 2 months ago, my nigga. So to me, some gangster shit, you could gangster as a man taking care of your family, or you want doing some street shit, cool. But at the same time, we could fight the system. So really stand on business. So even with now they're using the lyrics against him. I'm pretty sure they wrote this shit down, had a fucking conference or some shit, town hall, whatever meeting, and niggas ain't show up because niggas don't care. They pass the shit. Now niggas bitching. The fuck you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, I don't know. I can't even say free Durky, yo, because I don't give a fuck.
Man, that nigga where he need to be at, bro.
I ain't gonna
lie to you, bro. I'm not the age now, man. That nigga is... He where he need to be.
Listen, if I was a judge,
that type of influence you got on YNs and you create that type of mindset.
That's dirt.
Listen,
you up millions of dollars, bro. You supposed to set an example for the youth to be better and to do better. And you out here hitting
waited too long for that one. You was too late for that one. Yeah, you trying to make positive music. Yo, listen, if I was a judge, I'm just gonna assume the judge is an old white lady, maybe old white man. I'm living in this nice neighborhood. I see a Pooh Shiesty walk around in my neighborhood.
100 years.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, I don't even know who Durk is. I'm like, yo, you mean to tell me this a nigga that influenced all this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, he gotta go. He gotta go.
You gotta understand, bro. Y'all live 2 different lifestyles, bro. Yeah. You bring this type of shit to a judge that live up in a whole different world, he not gonna understand it.
Sure.
You gotta expect him to give you 1,000 years.
I wouldn't understand it too. It's summertime and this little white kid is wearing a ski mask and a hoodie and some sweatpants.
And now the whole elementary school is wearing this shit. And now this one influence.
So yeah. I don't understand that, and we gotta eliminate the problem.
Right now, that's just like COVID. It's fentanyl. It's taking over the schools.
Yeah,
like they
it's
don't
national
want
security.
Shit, I come from that neighborhood, and I don't like it. So I can't imagine somebody who's not familiar with this shit.
Last episode, like this shit. At what point does it become like we come from that and I get it? Then it gets like now these niggas is copy pasting all this shit and it's fucking shit up. Like it gotta be some level to some discernment. Like all right, bro.
Look like, at my bad, cuz but look at the two niggas. Look at the 2 niggas that was influenced all this shit. The Durk with the slider and then the Pooh Shiesty with the aesthetics of the shit, and they both in jail.
That's how it goes.
I mean, but niggas
don't give a fuck. These YNs don't care.
Durk brought up on himself, but niggas snatched him up. That nigga Push, he just put it to himself.
They glorifying jail. These young niggas want to go to jail. They can't wait to go do 100 years with Pooh.
That shit crazy.
Somebody be in there with Shiesty, bro.
That shit crazy.
So being on the other side of the streets, as far as Dolph not facing no jail time, but I know when he was out was Hollywood or some shit, he got shot before he his
that was
time.
Gotti people.
No, but my thing do you think that Dolph should have been more smarter than going to, I don't sound fucked up, but going to get those cookies in his city? Because he got shot, and obviously out of state, but you didn't got shot. So
was out of state?
Yeah, when he got shot initially, because he got shot in the arm.
He got shot back in the day by Gotti people in the elevator. They got into an argument. Got popped.
Yeah, they got shot.
Then 100 shots came out where they tried to shoot his shit up.
100 shots came first. Then he got shot in say out west.
Oh, hold on, my bad. He got shot up multiple times.
The first time he got shot, 100 shots.
Arguing with CMG and them niggas in the elevator leaving, and Gotti was there.
He got shot.
He in a hotel or some shit.
Twice,
he got shot twice.
Arm and I think that.
Oh yeah, Dolph was playing. He just felt invincible.
A year later,
but
too,
I was in a whole different state.
When they get them cookies.
They was in LA or
but
something.
then it's like, once again, what I'm saying about being smart, he's driving in cars that are noticeable. He got the camouflage joints.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
I don't even like getting into that type of shit, bro. I feel like niggas can live the way they want to live, like, bro.
But I'm saying, but it's smart.
Dolph is that nigga.
I mean, if you want to do it, cool. But now, if you riding like that, do you think he should have had it on him? I'm not
He
saying
did have it on him. He
had it
fired
on
back at them niggas.
Yeah,
he got to a shootout with them niggas.
I remember the clip. I just don't. Listen. I just ain't know that.
Read it. Look it up.
I just ain't know he got hit up multiple times. Like this is my first time hearing.
They said, and he pulled out and started trying to fire back.
This is my first time hearing he got hit up multiple times.
Dolph got shot before, like in a hotel or something. They got shot in the lobby or something.
Yeah.
Only thing I can say to that is, like, if you getting hit up like that, you might want to move different. That's
yeah. No, I'm never saying him.
So if you go to LA and you get shot up just on some, then you come out here, it's like you going. I mean, I get it. I just feel like if it's your time, it's your time, bro. Like,
I listen. I can't.
Who could have been like, yo, he could have did this, he could have did that.
I never got shot, so I don't know.
On him in the cookie shop. Yeah. He fired shots at them niggas, and they still get off on him. Like, I mean, right. At what point do it become like, all right, what? I'm just gonna not live life because I'm gonna be cooped up in a fucking condo somewhere.
Because I can say, yo, he is a celeb. He should be right around security, X, Y, and Z. But
that's like you like constricting your life, like. I get it. I mean, when you live in them type of life, you gotta kind of make those necessary, you know what I mean, adjustments. But it's also like, damn.
I mean, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
I just saying.
Because most people die in their city, right?
Yeah. And they were saying that on the Drink Champ podcast. He was saying that. I think Nori was saying that to
Dolph, right?
Shit, so. I mean, like I said, if how you want to live, me, like I said, I would have probably still went to the cookie shop. I'm just not riding in my motherfucking noticeable ass. Like, I think Tony A will be saying that shit on the Vlad joints. Like,
that nigga's a bum.
But I'm just but my thing is, he was saying when they were shaking really G.
All I mean, talk about it. What's their podcast?
G Unit
was talk about it.
Yeah, let's get the real talk. Come on,
in the bucket. Like, niggas ain't driving in no big boy.
But at what point do you become too big for that, bro? Like, you're not about to go jump in your Honda Accord and you're fucking Dolph, bro. Like, this nigga's a multi-millionaire. He's about to go jump in a fucking.
Once again, what's the point of how big you are? You still got to be smart and stay on. You know what I mean? You can't be because I'm this X. I'm gonna ride my fucking.
So when do you drive to your cars?
You can drive your shit. I'm not driving into. I was like, we going to the north thing when I know niggas in my our neighborhood is looking for us, and we gonna go to the block that we know is hot at. Though, because we want these motherfucking cookies, and either my car ain't bulletproof, which his shit probably wasn't. I got it on me. Well, you just like you say, you just asking for. Either I'm going in the shit with my shit out, and let me get my cookies, and I'm looking behind me the whole time. Yo, get the cookies. Come on, like. I'm not having my back turned. I mean, just like being.
I think some niggas. We just be living in this fucking John Wick ass era where everybody's supposed to be like ultra fucking.
But I think
Terminator like it's not. I mean, like, and I say that because bro, I be moving like that, and I be sitting at places where I be like, damn, I could be fucking around and get caught stinking. Where it's like, bro, but. I mean, I get it. It's like you damn if you do. Where it's like, that nigga should have been moving better. But then it's like, oh, he was moving great when he go to jail because he shot a nigga for self-defense. It's just like, man, you go. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't.
You know, I was saying something that I was saying something. It's funny. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's PTSD, because when you saying John Wick, that shit made me laugh and made me think of my I was like 14 years old. I got held at gunpoint.
You did what?
Yeah, I got held at gunpoint. Damn. He's ran up in the crib, all type of shit.
Word.
And I remember going to school the next day, and I play football. So we do. I'm trying to think what was it saying. God is good. God is great.
God is thank you for this.
Yeah, and yo, pimpin'. That day. That shit was in my soul. I'm like, yo, God is good. every time we do it, it's just like God is good, God is great. This and that. Today I'm like, God is good, God is great. Y'all just don't know. So I'm telling dude, I'm like, yeah, man, I was just had like gunpoint yesterday.
He's like, Let me grab the gun.
Nigga puts and twist that shit. Flip it back like a rush hour, nigga. It's that rush hour. Nigga.
Hey,
Like
yo,
this.
why you ain't grab the gun? You ain't break his arm. And you ain't. Yo,
Like
bro.
this. Rush hour,
Yo,
Chris
facts.
Tucker.
Yo,
I was like,
bro.
I was looking at niggas like,
no.
I was like, nigga, shut up, nigga.
fuck up, nigga.
Cause you know what? When nigga had me at gunpoint, I don't know how long I was on that floor for. I went blank.
Yeah, facts.
I didn't even.
Last thing you thinking about, you're not even thinking
What?
about that.
I wasn't even
Yeah,
thinking.
you didn't even think, nigga. Like
I was
nothing's
and,
running
and
through
when
my
I
mind,
and when I got a
nigga.
thought, I was like, I'm about to die.
Yeah, facts.
But that's
like,
what I'm saying. That's like what you were saying. I don't know. I must be not to brag about myself. I must be just different. I got niggas trying to rob me one time. I was like 16. I was with mutual people that you know, my people, whatever. Niggas try to rob me. Older dudes, whatever, and niggas put me in the V. Like I said, I think that's where I just deal with a high level of PTSD and just whatever. But nigga put me in the 2-door, so I'm in the back seat. I can't move. You feel me, nigga? At the time, I had gold fronts. Older nigga, give me your fronts. I'm like, nigga, you about to rob my teeth, bro. Nigga trying to, you know what I mean? Script on me.
About to melt this shit down, nigga.
So anyway, I'm in the back seat. Niggas is trying to calm them niggas down. And I'm just like, yo, come on, my nigga. I'm back here. I'm not going to hold you. I was not nervous, but I'm like, yo, I got my fronts, got a cell phone, got a few dollars. In my mind, I'm like, I got to put this shit under the car seat. That's what I was trying to do. The nigga seen me, like, what the fuck you reaching for, little nigga? And I'm like, I ain't want to be like nothing. So I'm just like, fuck you talking about? But a nigga put it out with me. He was like, nigga, you ready to die? And I was like, yeah. But that's what I'm trying to tell niggas, like, the Pooh Shiesty shit.
Nah, I ain't that.
No.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. I could have been.
That's not me.
Hey, you're right.
I'm just gonna be
Hey, yo. No.
I'm scared to die.
No, but that's what I'm
Don't
saying.
play.
Hey, yo, listen.
I'm not
Yeah, yo, I could
doing
have had
hell
chill
no.
ride back in the days. Cause listen, that I'm telling you about my first time I got held at gunpoint. My second time,
Bro.
and yo, I had a nigga like that with me.
Bro, I'ma fuck around, bro, and
what I'm
cry.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how much of the in the game that I felt like I had to be because the niggas I was around, like I'm sure we got. Let me just get my point. I feel like niggas, we all got those type of dudes in everybody's neighborhood. But I feel like if I would have said, granted, nobody would have known. I said, yo, I'm scared. But I felt like I couldn't say that. I felt like niggas is somehow, some way would know that I bitched up. So when the nigga said that, I said,
those are the times you supposed to bitch up.
that's my
When you got
point.
a
That's
got
why I
in your
said, yo,
face.
I'm not.
You gotta
listen,
bitch up.
Nah, I didn't bitch up. Nigga said you ready to die, and I was like, yeah, because I felt like honestly dying. If I would have got smoked, I would have. In my mind, at 16, I would have died like a gangster. And niggas would have been like, yo, Ron was a gangster.
Super gangster, big dog.
This nigga was a gangster. He ain't bitch up. I get it now. It's
Who
like,
would have
I
told
still,
him that?
But
In
that's
the casket,
what I
who would
said.
have?
That's
The
what my-
robbers would have been like, yo, before I shot it at, the nigga said, yo, hell no, I'm going. He ain't going.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
real
like,
nigga.
nah,
Bro, that's my
like-
point. Is like I said with the Pooh Shiesty shit, like last episode, some niggas believe it. That's why I told you, Matt, you like, yo, niggas don't do. Some niggas really buy into this shit so deep, pause, that it's like, yo, when you move by a menu script, I'm an extremist nigga. So if you say Rod go, you sure ain't? This what we gotta do? I'm gonna do that to the T. So when I see niggas not living this shit to the T, these niggas ain't about this shit. When you say go step, it's not no Big Daddy Kane half stepping. We stepping. So when I got niggas who look at me as the opposite, because I always had a baby face. I'm slim. Niggas thought it was this, and it's not this. It's gonna be that. And niggas is always like, yo, I'm a real nigga. So I gotta do this crazy shit to show you I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, yeah, hell yeah.
So
But it's
it
like,
just-
it's limits to this shit. Like I grew up in the environment where I felt like I had to prove myself. I get where you're coming from. Because like I said, like we've been talking about, like, I grew up in them type of environments. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain shit where it's like, bruh, hell no, I'm still not prepared to die.
No,
you know
because
what I mean?
like I said, one of the big homies, I was 18 and we walking up on the block and he's super gangster about all that, you know what I'm saying? whatever. And niggas swerving up the street. I don't know if I mentioned it, but niggas are swerving up the street. He jumped behind a bush. I'm still walking. And he like, I'm like, nigga, you doing, bro? You jump. He like, nigga, you wildin'. What the fuck you not trying to avoid the situation? I'm like, nah, nigga. He said, bro, either you can get shot and be paralyzed or get shot and die. Nigga, don't ever be too cool to avoid the situation if you can avoid the situation. So I'm saying from 16 to 18, I'm thinking, like I said, being on some quote unquote young nigga YN Pooh Shiesty shit. you gotta be about what you say you're about, even if it's to the point that back then, if I seen 30 niggas running my way, I would have stood there. As I got older, nigga, if I got time to go, I'm running. I ain't about to sit here and get packed out. But that's what I thought. I thought being, nigga, you don't run from nothing, you hold it down. Nigga, get your ass whooped. Yeah, them niggas jump me, bro. Yes, it would have probably had to been somebody, like I said, homeboy later, like, yo, if you couldn't avoid this shit, avoid this shit. But once again, you got some niggas who buy into this shit so deeply that who is telling them that? If some niggas ain't got no big brothers, no big cousins, no father, they be like, yo, if you gonna do it X, Y, Z. They listen.
Yeah, I don't think I needed nobody.
Yeah.
Like that's just.
But then some niggas, like I
threatening
said,
situation. Like I don't need nobody to tell me that nigga put a gun out on you. I need to shut the fuck up and give him what you asking for. Like there's certain things where it's like, right, you don't even gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like I done been in them situations, bro. I ain't even gonna expose myself.
I'm trying not to, man. Listen, I remember being the second time I wanted. Is it the second time?
Baby.
It's damn shit. I can't keep counting, but
Like I done been through this shit so
too many
much.
times. But I remember another time being held at gunpoint. It was like I want to say if it was like 5 of us, like Rod, maybe one of my men's like Rod. That nigga, dude said, nigga that had us at gunpoint was
You
like,
gotta kill us all.
yo,
I said
the nigga that held us up was like, I should kill ya. My man said, you should. That shit like a secret. We all like, yo.
I ain't doing that.
So,
y'all niggas to die.
By the graces of God, you know, when he left us,
Rest in peace.
I looked at my man and said, yo, what made you say that?
Yeah, I ain't even want y'all niggas.
He said, I was doing reverse psychology.
And sometimes that do work though. Yeah.
Listen here.
Yeah, you don't
We
want to not work.
14, 15 years old. Yo, listen. Play with your life like that. Don't play with mine. Come on, man. My people's ain't even supposed to know how I got. My people's don't even know I was at gunpoint. I don't want to tell them. So
I got people that love me, bro. I ain't even supposed to be in this situation.
I can't. You know, this is young age, so I can't come home like they be like, what you done did today? I'm like, I got held at gunpoint today.
John, I got robbed.
I got robbed with a gun.
Yeah, my mom calling police. She want to know who you was with, where the family at, why this happened. Like, I got people that love me and care for me, bro. I ain't want to
my people ain't calling police. They probably just want to let me back outside, man.
Yeah,
and that's why you got. And that's why you came. And that's why you came and say nothing. Because I ain't trying to stay here.
They just too involved, bro. Like I didn't grow up in one of them homes where fuck whatever Aunt doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, it wasn't like that. You was just gonna handle me any type of way.
Hey man, that's why I ain't ashamed of it. I had to go get therapy, nigga. I had a lot of PTSD, motherfucker. And I still got this shit, nigga. And I still move accordingly, my motherfucker. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I mean? So once again, this is Rich Slade. So another question, and we here, you feel me? Respectfully to y'all, do y'all feel like y'all are slaves still? I'm not saying we not slaves, but do you feel like we're in some shape or form in this society that we in, are we slaves?
Of course, bro. We pay taxes,
to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You pay taxes, you're a slave, bro.
Yeah, I think, you know, speaking of my guy today, he's like, yo, you gotta separate yourself from certain people. That's the next one, Z. Yeah. But because of the love I have for them, I have not done that yet, and I can't really foresee me doing that anytime soon. So I'm slave to them. To myself, to them.
Okay, you talking about...
I mean, just in general.
Okay, in general, like being enslaving some situations.
In one way or another, bro, we are.
Yeah, tied to something.
Yeah, we all tied to something.
When you tied to something, you slave. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, facts.
And I'm big on that. I don't like feeling tied to shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Forcefully. I feel like it should be a choice. I think that's the difference of being a slave to something.
Everything got a choice, but you just got to be prepared for what's to come prior to making that choice or after making that choice. Like, you can make a choice and not work no more. You got to make a decision on whether or not you know what I mean, you care about where your life goes after that decision. I mean, because I wake up and sometimes be prepared to not go to work or not wake up and start hustling and grinding to get to this. You know what I mean? Like, you could wake up one day and say, fuck it all and give up. But, you know what I mean? Like, what are you prepared for your life to be after that? Right. So everything come with, you know what I mean? Like, we could be a slave to something in one way or another. You got some people out there that give up everything for drugs. So they're a slave to drugs. You got some people that give it all up for a bitch. They're a slave to a female.
So
some
when,
niggas
so
give
when
it
him
up the
saying
money.
that, man, one of my people's, she was telling me a situation about some niggas she was fucking with, and I told her I was going to say it on the show. One of her niggas said that he about to quit his job and get back outside because he just want to sell crack.
And what she tell him?
I said, how old is this nigga? He said he about my age, 35. I said he just want to sell crack. I said, so that's his at 35 years old. He's prideful with saying he just want to go sell crack. So I told her, I'm gonna get on here and say, I just want to sell crack. Like, so it's like you saying, some niggas just wake up and like, yo, fuck it. Well, once again, with the Pooh Shiesty episode and just shit in general, I think a question I had asked was like, is the street shit? I'm not asking the question, but is the street shit just appealing to niggas, or is it feel like you just gotta do that for a nigga to have a decent job to say fuck that?
They feel like that's the cool way. That's the cool route.
Yeah, I might get some crack. I'm about to sell crack and just, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't Big Meech and them niggas. And
first of all, that game is over with. Like, you ain't on the block, so you're not on the corner selling crack.
It might
that
get
shit
a
is
few
over.
dollars, but you're not doing nothing that's substantial just to say, my career choice now at 35 plus is to sell crack.
Yeah, no, she should have been a better person to convince him that wasn't the road he needed to go down.
I'm like, yeah.
That sound like a man type shit, like somebody that she dealing with.
Like, yeah, right.
I was like, yeah.
So I lose my number.
That's not a man mentality.
Yeah,
don't never call me again.
30.
I was like, yeah, this ain't it.
Don't come looking
And
for me.
I
I'm
told
gonna
him,
block
like,
your number,
yeah,
all
this
type
ain't
of
it.
shit.
You
Yeah,
gotta
for
do
sure.
better because you
I
deserve better.
Yeah, I do you one
know
better.
what
I'll
fuck
change
you
my
want.
number.
Yeah.
He said you deserve better. Come get with the winner.
Yeah, facts. Come be an R&B.
Come be a
Rich
nigga.
righteous teacher over here. So,
fact.
any other records on the album that y'all fuck with? We got
I keep saying them Blue
Blue
Diamonds.
Diamonds. Let me hit that Blue Diamonds real quick.
$250,000 around my neck, hot boxing in a Lamborghini truck. Yeah, bust down the Richard Mille, put blue diamonds in it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Diamonds. That was hard. I like that. That was cool. Another record that stood out to me was, I think, What's the Business? What's the Business? That's
I
my
think
shit.
it's another one. I had that on there too.
Oh,
Yeah, what you got? Anything else on here?
yeah.
That you fuck with?
This whole album
We
is a go. This shit is a
got
go,
the
bro. I've been listening
Bands,
to
you
this
got the
album since
Larger
it
Amounts.
dropped.
Larger Amounts was cool too. It definitely stood out. It was cool.
You know
It
what I
was
think?
cool.
What track was interesting? I don't know the name of it. The last, By My Way to Heaven or something like that.
Yeah. Let me hear that real quick.
It's crazy how that's his last
Oh,
song.
damn. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's why.
Is this his last album?
It's always like that. Yeah, this is his last album.
Damn. Shit crazy.
This is his fifth album.
Crazy,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? It's crazy. I must have didn't get to that one, but yeah, that's crazy. By my way into heaven, man. All right, man. Hopefully, Dolph did. You know what I'm saying? On the paper route, Empire way. You feel me? So wrap this shit up, man. Album, Rich Slade, the deluxe version. Five.
Yo, before we even get there, man, I had beef with y'all.
What we do, yo?
Y'all stamp Pooh Shiesty album. Like, what's y'all criteria stamping something?
Crazy as hell. That shit is the talk of the streets right now.
I stamped it.
If you ain't outside, you don't hear that shit busting out everybody's vehicle. You crazy as hell.
You ain't fuck with it?
The niggas talking the most
I was in the background.
Shit
I was, I'm trying to be, I'm not trying to do
y'all
my
stamp that shit.
I ain't gonna say my man's name, but I'm not trying to be like my man's who's in the background chopping it up while we was shooting.
Who was that nigga? Fuck.
You ain't been in a minute, nigga. But anyway,
yeah, hell yeah, bro.
I was burnt out because I was like, yo,
I stamped that shit, bro.
I get that. So I'm asking, what's your criteria for stamping
It
something?
ain't no criteria, bro. I feel like just how the album go. Like it could be a hot street album. He could be talking bullshit. But if it means something to me and the streets is rocking with it and it's making significant impact, to me, it's a stamp.
You stamping on the street stamping it.
If I'm listening to it with the streets, I'm stamping it. If the streets listening to it and I don't, I'm not stamping it.
So
that's just it.
My stamp comes from do I fuck with more tracks than not?
No, I get that too. Yeah,
So this album made me think of the Pooh Shiesty joint, whereas.
No, I could stamp this way more.
This is easy to stamp because
this is easy stamp.
It's not. It's probably one or two joints that, and even the one or two joints that I don't really care for. They not bad songs. It's not my go tos. But I put this on and let this go from top to bottom.
Facts.
Pooh Shiesty joint. This 4 or 5 songs I fuck with.
Yeah.
But there's 17 songs in there, something like that.
No, I let Pooh Shiesty shit rock.
The same
No,
joint?
17 joints on it.
Yeah.
and I fuck with
Oh,
4 to
yeah,
5.
yeah.
So
I'm letting her shit rock out.
I stamped the Pooh shit just because of the authenticity that was in
Right,
it.
the realisticness.
I did. Only thing that I probably didn't mention was that the difference between Pooh and Dolph, though it's the same region, but
We don't
Pooh
gotta
shit-
compare them. There
I'm
shouldn't be
just
no
saying, but, like,
comparison.
I'm just saying, as far as that sound is kind of similar to a Memphis sound. I think the Pooh shit was too of the same. This shit had a little variety
Yeah.
of different
Oh yeah,
types of
yeah,
sounds.
but I mean, I wouldn't even be able to compare Pooh
No, I'm
Shiesty
just
to
talking
Dolph.
about
And,
the
and
music.
you got a
Not
young
the-
nigga versus an old
No, I'm not
nigga.
talking
Yeah.
about the lyrics and content. I'm talking about the production. I think the production was kind of too draining for me on the Pooh shit because it sounds too much of the same. So, but I stamped it just because it was.
See, y'all, I
authentic.
think y'all getting into the intricacies of everything. Like,
Yeah,
Pooh Shiesty just went nasty on that album. He talked his shit, and that shit was a stamp for the
in
streets,
that
bro.
case,
First time listening to
I
this
think in
shit.
that case, I was saying, are you stamping? Because I stamped the artist. Are you stamping the artist? Or you stamping the album?
No, I stamped that.
you gotta- you
Because I
gotta-
wasn't any other album he dropped. I probably wasn't even into it
So
as
you
much
gonna-
as this.
you gonna
This
go-
album really made a lot more sense to me than any other Pooh
So you gonna
Shiesty.
go back and listen to the album?
I listen to it every day still.
Okay, all right. Let's check.
Yeah, I play that Pooh Shiesty's album almost every day still. Yeah, I'm still in the streets. I'm still outside.
I'm
I'm still
check back.
tapped in with the YNs right now.
I'm gonna check back
Yeah.
in a month from now.
Maybe I'm in a month. I probably won't listen to it, but I'm stamping it now because I'm listening to it every day still, and it still means something to me in the environment I live in.
Everything I stamp, I'm listening to.
So do you not stamp the? Did you not stamp the Pooh Shiesty? All right.
Oh,
It was not
all
stamped.
right,
It was
I
not
feel
stamped for
you.
me. But anyways,
Because you were saying it's just the lack of songs you did like compared to the full body of
for sure, it's like again, like with this. Do I think this album?
Yeah,
is,
this shit gonna hold weight for a long time because of the significance of the album, him going to jail, him what he did to Gucci. This shit gonna.
I
this
agree with
album
that.
gonna take off for the next 10, 15, 20
I
years.
don't know about that. See now, the Dolph, this Dolph album, I don't consider it a classic.
This album gonna grow with the young niggas.
Just
Like how most our young generation of
Shiesty,
albums grew with us as young
It's
niggas.
gonna
This
grow.
is the young generation of what's hot on the next.
That Pooh Shiesty album was Get Rich or Die Trying.
To us, it was. To the YNs right now, yeah.
Oh, I'm just asking.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Because if we release Get Rich or Die Trying right now, the YNs wouldn't even have nothing. They wouldn't even give a fuck about it. Just like us old heads wouldn't even really give a fuck about the Pooh Shiesty shit. It's the same shit, bro. It's the YN's version of Get Rich or Die Trying is the Pooh Shiesties of the rap industry right now.
I'm genuinely asking. I'm not even.
No, I get it. I feel you. But I'm genuinely telling you that the YNs right now, yes, this shit's gonna carry them for the next 10 years, bro. Pooh Shiesty, they already saying he's the Grim Reaper of the rap game. He's the realest. They got him number 3 in the realest rappers of all time. Him and King Von and some other rapper on a Mount Rushmore of being the realest rapper to ever rap. Like, bro, the world we live in is different from when we was growing up, bro. I feel like this Pooh Shiesty album is like top tier YN take you to the next 10-year record, bro. 'Cause what's next? What can you do after this?
The young YN shit about to die out soon, man.
You think so?
Dirt about to get.
Nah,
Nah,
I think
feel
it's
like-
just
I
gonna
don't
be
even wanna
YN
say that.
forever, bro.
Forgive me.
I think this YN shit is the new wave.
That shit just
I
every
feel like it's a
2
new
years
wave,
is
bro.
somebody that come out with some new
YN shit.
exciting.
It might not. The YN shit
Street
might
shit,
be
but-
getting fly, like that era, the Cool Kids era.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
So
that-
with that happening, that means the Pooh Shiesty wave is over.
yeah.
I think the drill shit is over, but that Pooh Shiesty, like being genuine to the bullshit, that's never. I don't think it's too much. It's too much access to social media now. Everybody want to be in your face. They want to see it. They want it to be proven. You got to prove yourself. You got to show it. You got to live it. Like back in the day, you could just talk shit and we'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, he meaning what he say. Nowadays, like it's all right there in front of you for you to make those judgment calls. You know what I'm saying?
I bet. So this is to make it clear for me. I'm jumping on gun as far as stamping. I'm stamping this album. I'm stamping this album because I fuck with more songs on here than I don't. And that would be the reason why I don't stamp Pooh Shiesty joint.
Yeah, for you.
So that lets you know when you hear me stamp an album, because that's my criteria. If there's 15 songs and I like 10 or 15, it's a stamp album for me.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I can't really I can't judge an album by how many songs I like on it. You know what I mean? It's different things that will make me feel like it's considered a stamp album, in my opinion. Like, it's just not about what I like. I just feel like the impact it had, the meaning to certain shit. Like, it's just a lot that entails if it's a stamp album. Like, I could like 2 songs and the world could receive it as, you know what I mean? Like, the best album in the world. So it's like, certain things it's just all relevant to me. It's not just if I like a specific amount of songs, you know what I mean? Like, it's just it's more to that to me when it comes to stamping it. I feel like it's just a little bit more than that. Cause like I said, I could like none of the songs and everybody could be like, yo, this nigga, they got the hottest album of the year right now. And I'd be like, I don't see it.
Yeah. I think the Pooh Shiesty, like I said, I stamped that because I fuck with a lot of records on the tape. That was my first album listening to Pooh Shiesty. It's just, like I said, the production choice was just kind of too much of the same. But like I said, the lyrics, the way he was saying, not saying he lyrical, but like Ant was saying on the last show, like I felt it because, you know, he was speaking to certain details of, as far as we know, he was really in it. So I stamped it for that. With this album, you just said it, like, I don't think this is a classic Dolph project. Like, when I initially downloaded
This album?
it's not a classic.
I don't think it's a classic.
I don't think I had a deluxe in my.
So what's the classic Dolph album?
I gotta look at my playlist. But with the Rich Slave, I didn't have the deluxe. I had the
How
Rich.
the fuck y'all gonna say this? Not the Rich Slave, like one of his number
It's
one
not the
album, not a
classic
classic,
album,
but can't name a classic album.
Because I ain't got it on top of my head, my nigga. But Rich Slave ain't a classic Dolph album to me. I feel like maybe thinking out loud, but I listen to a lot of Dolph mixtapes. Like, so to me, his mixtapes is. I could say 16 Zips, the mixtape. I could say King of Memphis. I could say High Class Street Music. I could say I think Bulletproof is slightly a classic. You know what I'm saying? But with this album right here, do I stamp it? I'm gonna be real and say I don't stamp it. I fuck with Dolph. You know what I'm saying? This album to me was cool. I probably initially, like I said, with the original, not the deluxe one, I probably had like 3 or 4 songs out of the whole tape that stood out to me. Not saying like you were saying the other songs is bad. It just, like how you said, I do personally go off of certain songs that mean, like you said, mean something. They stand out. They have an impact to me or what the fuck I got going on, whether it's something that's connected to my past, present, or where I'm trying to go to. So this album didn't really stand out to me in the Dolph catalog from what I got. Like I said, I listened to a lot of mixtapes at the time. So the albums with some of these artists that be big on the mixtape, they don't, not say put their best music into the albums, but it's to be a little different. So I like the mixtape Dolph. I like the early shit that I was listening to. This song, other than fucking To Be Honest, I got Cray Cray, I got
So we
What's the
compare
Business?
we could compare the albums to like mixtapes that we stamp.
I mean, depends. Like I
I
said,
don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Depends on
are we
how you
stamping
view it.
albums or just the all around? Like,
I'm stamping.
just the music itself.
For me personally, I have to compare because this is not his first album. So he has albums and mixtapes prior to this that I could, in my mind, can relate this sound or whatever he's doing to those previous projects. So to me, it's impossible to be like, oh, this is the best album he did when he got albums prior to this that I could, if I remember these albums correctly, to be like, this song ain't, these bodies of work didn't stand up to this. So this mixtape topped this album. So this album, like I said, I got some of the songs in my playlist from the original album. I don't have more than maybe 3 or 4 songs on it. And even listening to the deluxe, I'm like, this shit sound good still. But
The
it's
deluxe
still
just got the what, a few songs at the end, like what, extra
probably
5 songs or
yeah.
some shit.
But even still, like I said, I only probably got like 3 or 4 tracks on this album. So I don't personally stem it, but I fuck with Dolph. Like I said, I got onto Dolph music in 2014, and I've been supporting the music ever since. But this album just ain't do too much for me. So you said you stamp it.
Stamp.
I know you stamp it. I don't stamp it, but it's all respect to Dolph. So before we get up out of here, another stamp of the knot segment. If your man's at 40 years old say, yo, I'm about to start making music, drop a mixtape or an album, do you stamp that? Not that a nigga been doing it for 10 years prior or since he was 25 or 30 and he's still doing it. But if your man's came in here or came to your crib, yo, I'm 40, turned 41, yo, I'm about to start making music. Do you stamp that?
I think it all depends on his
Type of-
situation.
Yeah.
If his life is balanced, he got shit going on X, Y, and Z, and he has the time to go make music,
Yeah.
Like he not just counting on this as like his end all be all type shit.
I'm right with him. Like, nigga, go ahead, in the third, because I'm a creative person. Yeah. So I might wake up tomorrow and say I'm gonna do this in the third. I don't need nobody to be like, yo, you too old to be doing that. So I'm gonna eliminate you out of my life because I'm gonna go do this. So but also I'm not relying on whatever little side thing I'm doing. I'm not relying on that because I got my foundation. I got my structure. So if it's just some whatever, he just he take care of the family and he just want to have fun. I'm about to play with this.
Facts.
Hell yeah, nigga, go ahead, live your life. You only got one of these. But if you 40, you got nothing going on, and you say I'm about to start rapping, and I'm about to start rapping. Start at 40. Then I'm like, bro, you might want to get a gig first.
Like you said, you got the 2 Chainz, you got the West Side Guns and them niggas that, granted, they was rapping prior too, and they probably popped later in their later 30s, maybe early 40s. That's different. But like I'm saying, nigga just, man, fuck it, yo, I'm about to just start putting these bars together.
Nah, not if that's your end dog. You know what I mean? Like, I can't support it.
Your man going to open mics at 42?
No, that's
fine.
Wicked.
That's fine to me.
That's wicked. Like I said, if it's your end all be all, I don't know if I can support that. But if it's just something you feel like you into and you good at it, hell yeah,
I think that's fine. It's like, why is that any different from your lady saying I want to crochet at 40-something years old?
You're right.
You know what I mean?
I think people think that rap career shit is just so far
fetched
from it's like so far from like being.
And they try to say it's a young man's sport. I was watching something where 50 was on Ebro and Augusta shit. 50 was saying that he don't feel like he need to drop no more albums because it's a granted.
But he could though.
He could, but it's a young man's sport type shit, and niggas probably don't expect you or want you to be the hottest rapper at 60.
Yeah, I like his answer to that.
Yeah, because he knew what they expect.
Yeah.
He like, I know I'm not gonna be the hottest rapper right now, and I'm not looking to try to be the hottest.
Yeah,
rapper.
you're just in the way.
I'm just in the way. That's exactly what he said, right? He said, I'm just in the way. He said, man, listen, I make tracks for my movies, my shows, and whatever, and make little, you know what I mean, to let you know that I still can, but I'm not looking to be the next.
Just like the last episode, I think Raising Canaan, he had put on it an old single from Power the Dollar prior to that with the Ghetto Quran, and they said the Ghetto Quran, was doing numbers on the Billboard or whatever. So it's like shit like that. That's an old record probably from 98, 99. You know what I mean? So
I feel like when you got shows and you creating other, other situations, other platforms and music, like acting world and movies and sitcoms and shows like that, you can put all your own music on there. I feel like you can use that shit and use your music for whatever scene or whatever the case. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the best time to like showcase your music from back in the day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Put this shit in the episode of Kanan where he running down and robbing a nigga and use How to Rob or certain shit. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's the type of time when you expose your music because it gives a reason for the listener to not only to visualize you working your craft in this movie, but it also gives the listener a chance to be like, oh, he used to Fifth was right in there. Like most of these YNs don't even know Fifth used to make that type of music. Right. They don't even know he was a rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it gives you opportunity to kind of give the audience more of who you are individually. You know what I mean? Especially when you got that type of platform. You got Raising Cane, Power, and all this shit. Why not slap some old shit on there and let them, you know what I mean? Let your streaming go up a little bit.
So before we get up out of here, I know prior episode you asked about Nip. You said what kind of, I guess, genre, what kind of music Nip makes. What kind of, I think we spoke about it earlier, but besides, I guess, popping shit, what would be a real genre of music would you consider Young Dolph to make?
You said other than popping shit. That is the category for me. Like, so I don't.
And if anything, he created the category.
Yeah,
he's in that lane of popping shit.
Because I'm not looking for like crazy lyrics. Yeah. No, it's just I want to hear him pop his shit. So like I want to give you an answer the way you probably want to answer it correctly, but I can't give you nothing more than poppin shit. His category is popping shit.
Popping shit music. Poppin' shit music. Yeah, man. So this is Young Dolph, Rich Slade, the deluxe version. So it's 2 stamps. 1 stamp for me, no stamp for me, so it's 2 stamps, whatever. So we here, and as always,
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
We stamping that thing, yeah.
Stamping that damn
Shout out
thing.
like I said, shout out to Memphis. Support, man. Memphis
Memphis.
tap in. We did Pooh Shiesty last episode. This is King Young Dolph, the king of Memphis. You feel me? Tap into that. All his mixtapes, albums, you feel me? So once again, this is Stamp, man. As always, subscribe, like, share, hit the YouTube, feel me? Hit the Instagram, follow us on social media. It's the God Eye Moon Ride, South End Sean, this Ant. You already know what it is. Big Stamp, Stamp the World. Peace.
Shout out Stamp on YouTube.
Subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. Don't be messing around.